Oh my gosh, hey everybody, how's it going? I'm testing out some stuff tonight, and I keep losing my camera, but it'll come back. It'll come back. I have to probably keep fixing it. If not, we'll switch over to the other camera. Myself back on. Okay, how's that? Is that better? I'm trying something out, but right now I think I need to fix something. Hey everybody, how are you doing? What is going on? I wish I could see this. What is going on? Welcome to the Insomniac Club. What is up? How's everybody tonight? So we're on stream number 278. Testing 1, 2, 3. What's up, Bree? Does it look like I'm blurry? I'm trying a different camera, actually. What's up? Hey, Dream Captured, how are you? No, it looks sharp, right? It looks better than the webcam, huh? Yeah, it's my DSLR. But I just need to fix something on it. But I'm close. I need to change where my camera location. So if I could put it right above my computer, I think it'll be better. Okay, good. And I just use that same background. Yeah, what's up? How are you, Bree? To be honest, I gotta look over here. I'm I'm okay. I mean, I just feel like I feel like, oh my gosh, I've done so much. I have so much I gotta do, and I feel a little tired. But I mean, I feel pretty good, compared to the bubonic plague that I had for 5 weeks. Thank you. Put a light on behind. Yeah, I know. I don't have one. That's why I put one like right over here. I know I need one like right above me right here. I should have brought in my lights. They're in the garage. What's up? I know I got to figure out a way to have the chat over here. We got a raid. What's going on? Cap City Plants, what's up? Oh my gosh, hey, how are you? How was your show? Thank you for the raid. We just kind of popped on now. Thank you. I hope you had an awesome show. I'm sure you did. Your shows are a lot of fun. I do lurk. I do lurk. What's up, Andy? How are you? How's it going? Yeah, no, I feel good. I just went live a minute ago. I'm just playing with some settings right now. And we're just testing, hanging out, having an Insomniac talk and just chilling. What is up, friends? Yeah, I gotta switch this situation and then I think we'll be good. Just so we're clear, Eddie's 5'9". Okay. I love it. Wait, 5'9" or 5'6"? I can't even see that, Andy. Okay, 5'6". I see it now. Right on. Thank you so much for the raid. I just emptied out. I just need to refill my giveaways, but I'll do some giveaways in a little bit here. Yeah, we're just going to hang out tonight and chill out. If you don't know me and this is your first time, my name's Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. If you don't know Cap City Plants, you better start following. Yeah, they have fun shows and they have some great plants. And I've been streaming on Whatnot 278 days in a row. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. I couldn't do it without all of you who come to my shows and support me, so thank you. Bree, what's going on? Yeah, once again, thank you so much, Cap City. Appreciate the raid. What is going on? All the friends coming in at midnight. Wait, well, it's just about midnight. Hey, Alicia, how are you doing? What's up? You guys can't sleep, huh? Yeah, I figured. How was your day? How was everybody's day? Let's see, what day are we on? We're on Whisper Wednesday. Should I be doing ASMR whispering? I used to whisper a lot, and a lot of people don't like whispering. I did discover that on Whatnot. They hate it. Can you hear me? You woke up at midnight because it's 3 a.m.? I hate when that happens. The other day, though, I decided to switch my stream Sunday, Monday night. I started my stream at like 4:30 in the morning. That was great. So I might be doing that on some of the days. Actually, I think I'm going to start streaming early like that. Okay, I'm getting myself situated so you can hear me better right now. You slept for an hour. You'll get a couple more in a while. Oh, nice. Gosh, is it really 3 a.m.? I feel like I can hardly like stay awake lately, which is bizarre for me. Get out of my head. You guys like the ASMR? I'm not. I for a long time, like I would whisper like that, messing around, and then someone read chat and said, "Hey, don't do that. It's horrible." I still did it. You know why? Because it's funny, and that's not to piss someone off. Well, maybe it is. I just gotta be me. Why should I let someone tell me what to do? Right? Why should I let somebody tell me what to do? What's up, Charlotte? How you doing? This is not like every other Whatnot stream. This is not like we're in the forest. We're looking for Edward. Yeah, it's Whisper Wednesday. You know what happens on Whisper Wednesday? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Library voices, yes. Anyway, no one told me how their day was. Okay, wait, you slept for an hour? You'll get a couple more. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me. I will sometimes not sleep. It's really sucks. It's super weird that I can't sleep much. Oh my gosh. I'll talk louder if you want me to. Yeah, does the captions work for you guys? Oh, let me get rid of these things on here. Let me run this. This is like a alert, and then we'll run some flash sales. And don't bid on this. This is just a quick little alert thing. If you want to know when I go live, okay, I will. If you want to know when I go live, you can bookmark this item down below, and then every time I go live, I try to run it like right before I go live, and it works. Yeah. Marshy, hello, how are you doing? I know, I feel really chilled out, relaxed. What is this? Hey, how weird. Okay, I pinned that item, I ran it, and what? 40 seconds later, I got the alert from Whatnot that I was running an item. Because I bookmarked my own item just to see when I get the alerts. Hold on, let me clean this up. Yeah, isn't that weird? Every single time I bookmark something that I want to, like, I'll go check out a couple shows. Like, I'll watch Brooke, and then I'll go in and I'll pin the item. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm interested in that. And then I'll do it on other shows. And when they pin it, you heard the beep. And then I hit it, and I go in the stream. The auction's over. Every time. You get them a day later? Okay, I'm going to tell Whatnot because they need to fix that. Yeah, it's so weird. I get them, like, it's almost like, hi, welcome to Whatnot. I'm going to give you an alert when the auction's over. No. It's always delayed. Okay, because I used to have them off all the time, and I wasn't really sure. Yeah, Andy, is it better, the camera? Isn't it better than the webcam? Oh yeah, it's pretty sharp. I can't find my good lens, my 16 millimeter. I think I left it at a client's. Yeah. Hey, Faith, how are you doing? What's up, Quiet Gay? How are you? How's it going, all the friends? Oh, I can do this too, think. Well, oh, it still works. Oh, good. Yeah, it's better because it's like all real full screen like phone. Or am I real close? Because I can't see it on my... Oh, I can too. I can watch my own stream. Hold on. I gotta see this for myself. Because I have like another account for testing. And I can at least see my stream. What's up, friends? Welcome in. So we're going to do a little chatting. Tell me what's on your mind. And let's talk. Let's hang out. And I'll probably run some flash sales at some point. Oh, yeah. It's not so bad. Okay. I just wanted to kind of check it out and see. Oh, it's like foggy looking. I have a 16 for Nikon Canon. I have a 16 millimeter for a Sony. And I have like several lenses for Nikon. Yeah. So my profession, I'm a photographer, so I have too much gear. Yeah. But for using my stream camera, my Sony, I have I think Sigma 16 millimeter. I just don't know where I put it. I know that sounds crazy, but I have like a lot of camera bags. Yeah, because then I have like certain portraits. So I have like two cameras in that bag. I have a roller bag. But I was just doing some headshots because I don't want to have to change lenses when I'm really busy on site. I can just grab a camera. It's ready to go. That's just kind of how. Yeah, it's like the same. Best lens for streaming the 16. I know. I just don't know where okay, I have these lights and they're aperture lights, right? The little ones. I had the whole kit. I'm missing two of the lights. I never lose my stuff, but I was on this shoot and I think like I just accidentally let them because they have magnets on them and they're just little tiny lights, but like in the whole kit is amazing. Um, I just don't know where I put the damn thing. So I think it's at this client's that I just shot like 2 weeks ago. I don't Aperture is the brand. Yeah, those. They were expensive too. They were like $100 a piece. I think they're cheaper now. Yeah. You only use Canon? I actually love Canon. I was thinking of going from Nikon to Canon. The color's so beautiful. You have one, you love it? Yeah, those lights are great. I had one here at my desk, so I actually technically am missing one, but I have the kit that holds 8 in it. And of course I bought piece by piece, so it was more expensive. Um, but those lights are awesome because they do all kinds of things. Yeah, I had to do a photo shoot one time of like police. So the lights have this special feature, use like an app with it, and you can set it up to be like, the lights from the cop car or ambulance. It's pretty cool. Yeah. What do you shoot with? I have too many cameras, but I typically still use my Nikon D750 and I have an 850. And then I have some other ones that are like no, but they're so amazing. Is that what you shoot with? Yeah, those red cams are. I have a friend who I went to high school with. He's a cameraman, and he has one of those cameras. Big bucks. The camera's not even like super expensive part. I mean, it is. It's the lenses for it. They're ridiculous. You rented it. I bet it was like a game changer. Yeah, the quality is. What's the file size on that? Yeah, it's got to be humongous. I see some YouTubers use those. What's up, Lady Shopper? How are you doing? I see YouTubers like making videos with that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's just insane. I know. I was looking it up right now to see how much. It depends. Like you get a used one for as low as like $7,000 up to about $52,000 for just the camera body. 8K. Oh, it's 8K for $50,000. That's wild. But I mean, if you're making the money for it, why not? Why not? A business expense. Sparkles and Shines. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Come on in. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting. At least for a little bit. Thriftworks, what's up? Hey, Gold Digger was good today. It was good. I got to put on my YouTube. Yo, bro, what's up? So we're chatting. I'm trying to fix my chat over here so I can have the whatnot chat like next to my camera here. Oh yeah, so on the phone I'm really back. Okay, I'll have to switch to the other one. Yeah, that was fun. You and George are good. New here, you have cool stuff. Love Stevie Nicks. First time seeing. Oh yeah, I love Stevie Nicks, she's my favorite. But I had a couple of those cassettes, so I just put some different stuff in there. I still need to load more. But thank you very much. Let's see, hold on a second. Yeah, I gotta move the chat over here. I think it'll be a little bit easier to see. Please hold. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. What the heck? All right. It makes it easier if I can have the chat open. I don't, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, there we go. And then I can make it really big. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I've never shot with a red cam though, but man, I would like to. I kind of want to buy this. I've been thinking about it, but I'm gonna try not to. I want to buy this Sony FX30. It's really expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive though. Yeah. Bug has a large chat tutorial for OBS if you have screen real estate. Oh, did he just do it, or is that where is that? Uh, is it in Discord? It's in the Discord. I just asked him for. Is it new? Is it a new one? Thank you, Sparkles and Shines, for the raid. I hope you had a good show. What do you sell? Let us know what you sell if you're still here. I know you could raid anybody here on Whatnot at night, and you came to the Insomniac Club, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everybody else does. Let me click on your profile, actually. Let's see what we got going here. I'm gonna dim this. Clothing, ladies' clothing, plus size, and purses. That's cool. A few months old. Okay, I haven't seen it. Sparkles and Shines has a show May 14th, but probably is going to do some pop-ons, I'm sure. So definitely check her out. I'm going to have to check that out, Andy, because I don't know where, oh, he was in the Whatnot Sellers. I think he was just doing the back work, and I asked him for it. And I asked him for it in his stream. I missed his stream the other night. He has such a good stream. Yeah, because I need to fix large chat tutorial to enlarge my chat, right? Okay, I'm totally checking it out. I need that. I mean, I have two 27-inch, so I have a huge screen here, a huge screen there, and well, I took my big screen out of here, but I have my monitor. But I'm gonna switch to the other one, and then my camera will be like right perfectly in the spot. Okay, I'm looking it up. Yeah, I think I went through the whole OBS, but I didn't know they had the chat one. I'm looking. We need pop out chat. I know. You know what I was trying to do? Okay, so with OBS, I'll try to go here. With OBS, you could oh shoot, now I forgot what it's called. Oh, on OBS, like if you stream to YouTube, you have the pop out chat, right? I can't get it. It won't let me log into my account. Like I have a Gmail account. It just won't let me like validate or verify that that's my account. I don't know what the deal is. I have like a huge OBS glitch. So whenever I'm like in OBS and I go to connect to Whatnot, I don't use WebSockets. This is going to be techie right now for friends hanging out, so just bear with us or bear with me. When I go to use OBS, I just use USB like for the connection for my camera, but sometimes I'll use the virtual camera, and it's usually not a problem, but as soon as I connect, it turns it into the cell phone portrait mode, not portrait mode, but yeah, portrait mode, not landscape, because then I can crop it. It locks it down, and it just does it every single time. It's very strange. Oh yeah, see, it didn't let me even switch to anything. Watch, I'm going to try to do this. Let's see if this works. I forgot to do this for my raid. Wait, that's the raid. See, it doesn't do it. Yeah, there is a glitch. So I'll have to fix it later. But it didn't change me. It didn't take me out. It's so weird. Yeah, pop out chat. I would love that when you're on phone, when you're on the mobile, and someone raids, and it just shows that little tiny purple thing that's real small. That's really hard for a seller to see that, especially on mobile. Yeah, it's super, super hard. I'm going to screen record, actually. I don't want the mic on, do I? I guess so. I'm just going to screen record and see what... I want to see how much I can capture. Yeah. What other features you guys want? Is it echoing? Let me turn that volume off. I don't need the volume. Darren wants the pop out chat. I just want it to make a noise when someone raids you, or go back to that purple bar, because the purple bar all the way across, it says, you know, so-and-so rated you, would be fantastic. On desktop, it's still there, but on the phone, it changed. Because if I scroll down, can I see it? Let's see. Yeah, so Sparkles and Shines, it said rating with a party of, and then the number, but it's really tiny and hard. It doesn't like grab your attention. So maybe the whole group of sellers said, no, we would like this. I don't know. Or they try it out. I don't know. What's up, friends? Okay, I think I got it. The good thing is there's no lag. There's absolutely no lag from this camera to the other. Yeah, so how was everybody's day? It's only 12:13. It's 9:13 for ThriftWorks. So I guess I'll run some flash sales. I have a ton of stuff in my Buy It Now. Okay, so we can chat, we can hang out, and I'm going to try to do some of these flash sales. What's up, TRG? Hey, friends. The flash sales will be shown below here, or wherever they're going to be down here. You can click on the picture. You can find the whole description. So I am going to run. I have a couple running right now in the Buy It Now. So there will be some vintage glass, some toys. There's little bitty pops, Funko Pops. So I'm just going to kind of run them one at a time. Just know that when I run it, and if it disappears from the screen, you have to go into the shop, which is to the right over here on your screen, and then you can click on it and see what's in the shop, the Buy It Now, and it'll show you the flash sale deals. Okay, so I'm going to set them. They're going to run for 30 minutes. If you missed it and they run out, then, you know, you can ask me to run it again. I'm happy to do that. But like, here's an item I'm running that's flash sale here. If you click on shipping price, it'll tell you how much it costs to ship. Welcome in, friends. Oh, okay. I see it there. Thanks, Andy. You know what I don't see? Yeah, wait, okay. It is so confusing. I didn't even have to use that. When we were talking to myself, sorry. Oh, gosh. Welcome to the hive. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I'm just starting some flash sales right now. So thank you. Here comes the bees. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We're doing some flash sales. We're chatting. We're hanging out. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I love it. You rated me before. Thank you so much. How was your show? Did everybody have a good time in your show? I'm sure. So we just got started. I'm going to run flash sales. Hey, River Wolf. What's going on? How are you? Amazing. Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I love your logo. It's so cute. How you been? I know all the old school Insomniac Club. I see some of you. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. Hello, Plus and Fab. What's up? Welcome in. Hello, LWH. And I see some other friends in there. So it's like romper room, right? So I'm going to run some, like I said, run some flash sales. We'll talk. We can talk about whatnot if anybody has questions. I'm pretty cool with that. I know. It's so good to see you. I haven't been doing super late night. Because I've been sick, but I've still been doing every single day, or like I like to say, every single D of the week for I'm almost a year into it. I've got a couple of months left. I've done 278 shows in a row. 278. I'm not always selling because it's not always about sales. I'm already a millionaire. That's what I've been told on the app, right? I'm not really, but you know, that's the rumor. C Swan said. I am so much better. I think I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm back. I just still a little tired. And I had a couple headaches. But I was sick with the flu, and then it became pneumonia. So the group here, the Insomniacs, they teased me and told me I had bubonic plague and leprosy and all this stuff. Yeah, it was bad. You did a show for 7 hours. You have to be exhausted. So that sounds like a good show. You're probably doing good. So congrats. Just show up. Just show up. I think when you just show up, and obviously you need to make sales to make money. But you know, if you do the things you love, the money and all of the rest will fall in place. Yeah, I always have fun on here. I haven't not had a stream where I haven't had any fun because I just can entertain myself, I guess. I can entertain myself easily, yeah. And the bubonic plague and leprosy, yeah. I made it though. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Like week 2 was pretty awful. But I just had shorter shows or, not super long. And then I did whatever I want to do because it's my show and I'm the boss, right? We're the boss of ourselves. Um, I did. I had Manuka honey actually. It helps so much. But like my voice is back. I'm not coughing. I mean, I have a real dry one. Renabine, hello. How are you doing? You have a question about bundling in the bin? Does it mean bundling quantities of one item or bundling different items? Okay, well it could mean both. So if you enter, just let's use this item for example. I'll use some photo items. No, they're not for sale. So if I use this tripod, right, and I enter it by itself, okay, and I sell it, and then I enter this clamp and I sell it, I run it, I sell it. That's 2 items to the same buyer, okay? And then I run like a lens, okay? I run a lens and I sell it and it goes to the same buyer. There's 3 items. They're all under 5 pounds. So what Whatnot will do is Whatnot will actually bundle that because it's in under a 5-pound group. And even if the person bought up to 10 pounds, it would still bundle it together. It would just charge them a little extra for the other 5 pounds. And it would bundle so that when I went to print out, I would have one shipping label, okay? Now, as a seller, I don't have to run them all individually. Obviously, I have them all in my buy now. I can run as an auction. I can't bundle any of the things in my buy now unless I delete those listings and make one bundle, okay? One bundle could mean that I take all 3 of the items that I just showed and I put them together, I weigh them, and then I bundle those together. It's kind of the same thing, except I'm doing one step with the bundling, and also I'm only paying 30 cents versus 90 cents for the 30-cent fee plus all the other fees. That's what can get us sometimes. I hope that makes it clear there. Yeah, so that's pretty much how bundling and Whatnot has like smart bundling where if you enter one item, like my bite now I have 750 items. If someone went in there and bought 10 items and it was like under 5 pounds or even 7 pounds, it would bundle those in a box. Okay. It would make it fit. If it didn't fit, then me as a seller, since I do priority mail, okay, ground advantage under a pound, priority mail 1 to 5, and then over 5 pounds, like 5 pounds 1 ounce, is going to be ground advantage. Whatnot's, look, I've been selling on here for like almost 3 years. I've literally never had it flip out or do any weird stuff except when I had the mystery box show, and that was like a glitch. It bundles for me. I literally have, knock on wood, I have no issues, thankfully. But you're welcome. Yeah, it can get confusing for a lot of folks, but that's kind of how I do it. And then there's like ways around it. So say for example, I have a buyer that shops with me and they want to buy something from me. Say I have an old photo album and the photo album weighs 15 pounds, but they only want to buy that one thing and I'm not doing a flat rate show. Did you know that I could tell them, okay, are you going to buy anything else from me? And they're like, oh no, Dee, I just want that photo album. So I run the photo album. Let's just say I run a bundle, but I can fit it in a large flat rate box, right? If I take that item, weigh it, make sure, see what the weight is, and I enter it and just put 5 pounds, when my show's over and I go into print the label, I can toggle a priority mail flat rate and switch it over there and just put whatever, if it's 20 pounds or something. And then it doesn't charge the buyer any more money and it doesn't charge me any more money. That's like a little like shortcut that a lot of people don't know you could do that. You could toggle any of it just as long as your buyer doesn't buy more than 5 pounds. But you got to make sure it fits in the box. That's like another little hack, I guess. What's up, Luxury Lux? How you doing? How's it going? I feel like I should move over this way. Wait. No, I got to go over this way. Okay, there we go. That's a little better, right? Yo, how's it going? Yeah, so I don't know. Shipping is always, to be honest, in my opinion, shipping is like the most debated topic. But I can tell you right now, if you're a seller, you better know that shipping. I have seen tons of people not putting the right shipping in, and it's hurting the buyers where they just put and guess and they don't put the actual weight, and then they ship it in these giant boxes, and the buyer gets it, and it's like, I just saw one on the Facebook group, $215 due because they didn't put the shipping in. So make sure you put the right shipping in. One of the other things is I've been seeing that a lot, but I've also been seeing new buyers or new sellers who somehow turn their shows into free shipping or reduce, and they lose a lot of money. So be real careful with that. I have a new video that I'm going to be posting on YouTube. Actually, a couple of them. I have a YouTube channel. I have to post those videos, but one's inventory and one's shipping. Grover, what's up? How are you doing? Hello, Win Club. Welcome in. Hey, Wild Lily's Garden. How are you? Right, Rob, what's up? Have you heard they are going to allow drop? Yes, I can't wait. I haven't tested it out yet. Yeah, that's when you have different items. You have maybe like, you're selling t-shirts and you have various type of items, maybe you have like mediums in black or blue, Yeah, you can put that. That's going to be awesome. I haven't really tried it out because I don't have too many, but with my Bitty Pops, my little Funko Pops that I sell, I'm trying to see if I had any around here. What's up, Cape Cat? Or is it Cappy? Is it Cappy Cat or Cape Cat? I think it's Cape. Is there a way to find a local seller? No. I don't think there's an option to search for somebody local to you. Do you have a local pickup turned on? Yeah, I don't think there is, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. But I can ask. I can always ask Whatnot. Because that would be really cool. I actually just asked them, because every month I get a chat show sponsored, and then I give feedback from the community. So if you guys tell me stuff, I give it to Whatnot. One of the things I suggested that is if somebody has local pickup on, and you click on it, there's the option to see shipping or local pickup. If you choose local pickup, you can see the address they use for the pickup spot. I don't think that's safe. So I asked Whatnot if they could blur it out or hide it until the person actually makes a purchase. Yeah, I don't think it should be showing, because some people still have their home address. I just think that is private. You shouldn't use your home address, first of all, but some people do. Yeah, I think it should be blurred out. No way. Local pickup option is why I was wondering if there was a way to find. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I have that on one of my lists actually for March, because somebody was asking me the other day about that when I talked about the hiding the address thing. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, there's not. I have mine off. If it was on, I just don't think you can. Sable Lou, what's up? Bounty Hunter's Barn. Hey, friend, how you feeling? Hello, Duncan. Purdue fan, how are you? Hey, Gumby, damn it. PJ, what's going on? Yeah, I wish I could sell items just within the state. Oh, like make it, yeah, that makes sense. Because then you have to deal with, like local pickup, right, only? I know, I'll tell you why I have local pickup off, to be honest. One, it's kind of like, the time frame that people are allowed to take to pick up the item is like 4 to 7 business days. I don't want to wait around for 4 to 7 days and they could still cancel the item. Oh, thank you, Bounty Hunter. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm too zoomed in, but it's because I had to make do with the lens here tonight. Well, again, it may have changed. I just remember when they first offered it, the buyer had 4 to 7 business days, or 4 to 7 days actually, to pick it up. I think they still have that. 2 days is the shipping. Yeah, you have 2 days to ship. Although, if you're a seller, you should look at the countdown on the phone. It's more now. But still, don't let that distract you. Ship within 2 days. Yeah, don't wait a long time. Because when you wait a long time, you get kind of lazy and then you have bad shipping. So you want to always have like 1 to 2 days shipping. Yeah. If I could just sell items to Kansas people, I could sell more items for food cottage laws. Oh, for like fresh baked goods? Yeah, casual closet. So as a seller, we only get 2 days to ship it. Um, but for that pickup thing, it's a little different. It doesn't seem fair, right? I feel like there should be a window. They have to pick the item up within 3 business days. I mean, that's kind of fair. I bet, I don't know. I got to look more into that, but I have mine off for that reason. I don't have time to sit and wait. If I were able to like have a checkbox and then on the checkbox I could say, okay, the meeting time is between 9 and 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, right? Just something simple. Oh, for that, can't you sell it on Whatnot and ship that? And you have to have that, is it food prep license or something, which is like $10, $12 in the state. I don't know if it's federal. I don't know that much. You ordered from a huge seller last Monday, not this Monday, and label got printed, still hasn't shipped. Yeah, that it's hard to speak on that because number one, we have 2 days. There's a reason for that. It should have been shipped. We have any holidays? No. Can you talk about sellers handling their own customer service? One said refunds would be different if something was damaged. I don't know too much about it. I am in the beta testing program for that, and I handle the returns, the refunds 100%. Yeah. So, for example, I had somebody buy something and it wasn't like they thought it would be, and they wanted a refund. Now, mind you, this was an item that they offered a low ball price. I rejected, counter offer, accepted, and then they sent me pictures and the item wasn't even put back together properly. So it was kind of like they just wanted a cheaper price. Which is like, is it worth having them ship it back and I have to pay shipping or they pay shipping? I just gave them a discount. They were happy, gave me a 5-star review. But still, that's on my list because, I keep track and Whatnot will keep track, but it wasn't a super big deal or anything. As far as damage goes, I didn't have the item damaged, so I can't speak on that just because it might be different. It might be a case. It might be that damage is damaged. Maybe, I don't know. When I have more info, maybe I can share that. That's a really good question you asked, sir. Right, Rob. Matter of fact, I'm going to save it. I'm going to ask Whatnot so I can get a better answer for you, okay? Because if I don't have the answer, I'm going to try to find it. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Yeah, every state is different. Okay. I know. We're not Amazon, 100%. We're not. We're not. Mm-mm. We're also, most of us on this app, with minus, there are big companies on this app, but most of us sellers on here that are, obviously come in the streams, you see what people sell, what they're doing. We're small business. We're one person, me, and then the other person that works here is myself and I. That's it. I pack, I ship, I source, I enter all the bills, I make some videos. It's just me. So, but I still ship in the same day. I'm not doing volume like large volume sellers, but there's no excuse. The only excuse there is the one the person makes when they say, "Oh, I'm sick," or "This happened," and they can't ship. I mean, I was able to ship out 123 boxes within 2 days. Actually, I did it in one day. Yeah, smaller seller can't afford to take a hit on refunds just because people want free things. No, that's true. However, if somebody gets something and isn't as described or whatever, or you get something shipped to you and it's supposed to be this big cat, right? And you get this. Okay, if I ship this just by itself in the box, okay, it's missing the rest of it. That's grounds for a return and refund, right? Yeah. Right. Well, it's to be honest, like in all the years I've been selling, the percentage of returns is so small. It's the cost of doing business. And you don't want to spend so much time on like, 10 or 15, $20 over the long haul. It's just nothing. It's a business expense. You can just and it is and I won't deny it pisses you off. It's frustrating because you work hard to get that stuff out. And yeah, a lot of sellers can't afford to do that. But it does suck. It is part of the business. I remember when I first started selling way long time ago on eBay, and I got a person that wanted to do a return. Back then we'd get money orders in the mail. And oh yeah, no, I felt like my situation was definitely somebody that wanted me to say, "Oh, just keep it. Here's a refund." I won't do that. You can send it back to me. Yeah. There's always one, and you know what? You can't let it bug you, unfortunately. Yeah, when you're a staff of one, exactly. Yeah, the size. It's so hard to see the actual size of things and the quick, fast pace of sales. Sometimes you win something that shows up miniature. Hmm. Yeah. Just remember when like, look how big my head is on the camera, right? So the items that are zoomed in like that, I mean, yeah, I'm big, but when I show this item here, okay, it's not that big, but look at my hand. I'm gonna always have if someone asks me, I'm always gonna get my doll arm or I'm gonna use a ruler so they could see, oh, it's X by X, because I don't want. Thankfully, I haven't had an issue with that, and I always put it in the description or in a picture to make sure people know what size the item is because that can hurt you as a seller. Like they get it because objects like the mirror, objects are larger than they appear, right? When I first was on Whatnot, I was like, I bought what was it that I bought? I bought like a bunny or a cat, and it looked like it was about 4 or 5 inches. When I got it, it was like 2 inches. It wasn't. I didn't ask. It was my fault. So if you're a buyer and you're watching, and you see something so cute and you want it, ask them how tall is it? Because if you don't, you're gonna be surprised. Yeah, because the camera just the way it's zoomed in. It's zoomed in like, you're in like real close, and then yeah, you don't want that. But it is hard. And if you ever have somebody like, people have such good cameras on here, it's ridiculous. I will never buy from a seller again because yeah, it was my fault, and it's just so fast. The fast-paced listings, they're hard because they're cranking it out. The seller is doing what they're supposed to do because that's how they make money fast. The problem with that is you don't get to ask a question. Like, is it been like if you buy vintage? I'll just use that for example because that's what I sell. If you have vintage and somebody comes in, we're like constantly like, okay, here's the item, and you have the right lighting and you're making sure it's in the camera, right? Obviously, I have a special like green screen right now, so it's messing it up. If I don't show the detail of this and you get it in the mail, I mean, you're going to get it in great condition. I don't like to sell anything with any repairs or cracks. Yeah, so a lot of shows, that's the beauty of Whatnot. There's so many different shows. There's a show for everybody, right? So you always make sure you have good lighting, even if you're using a window light during the day, and you put it there, and you make sure. So, like for example, what if that had a chipped edge and they glued it on? You might not see it if it's fast, but if you, like one of the things I like to do as a seller, and this is if you're selling glass, take your hand, make sure that they see it, that you've got the item here, I'm trying to get it up here, right? And I'm going around and I'm going, okay, I'm just feeling for flea bites, okay, on the base of it. And usually I'm in brighter light. Tonight it's just chill. And I want to let you know it's in really great condition. But again, it's vintage. There's no flea bites. I'm going to go ahead and run that item right now. I will spend a minute going over them. Not everybody does that. Most of the vintage people, I feel like do. But it depends again. Yeah. Yeah, people have some crazy camera setups indeed. You bought a crystal, ended up being finger size when it looked huge on camera, much like, never mind. Oh, yeah. Yep. But if you go slow, people are on the next show. I know. Listen, you can't make everybody happy. You can't. Richard, Don, hello. You cannot make everybody happy. If people want to stay, that's awesome, right? But that's kind of like the nature of the beast, so to speak. You know, I have people that come in my shows and they're like, is this girl talking again? Does she ever sell anything? I do. Tonight, I just wasn't 100%. I was going to do flash and do whatever. And you know what? It's totally okay. I'm not hurt. My feelings aren't hurt. I will lose sleep over it. No, I won't. Because I'm an insomniac. We don't sleep. But it's funny. Yeah, it's totally funny to me. It's all good, though. Like, I have no hate. And you know what's kind of funny? I had a couple people that do buy from me now. And they said, when I first came to your stream, I was like, oh, this girl, she's like a podcaster. And I'm like, I'm not. It's fun. You know, I'm more about, I don't know, community. I like people. You love it. What's up? It's just fun. It's totally different, right? Yeah. But I just crack up at all the comments I've gotten from it. I didn't even say hi to YouTube. What's up, YouTube? I didn't check YouTube yet. Usually I'll have a bunch of comments. Some dirty comments, usually. What's up, Ty? How are you doing? How come some sellers don't provide a picture or a video in the activity tab? This isn't required. In the activity tab, there's usually not a picture. The activity tab, Sue, hello. Let me see. Because again, I'm looking not on the app. I'm looking on mine. Now, see how I have the item pinned down below here? So that's a flash sale item with 7 minutes left. I provide pictures. I provide a proper title. And if you click on it and open it up, there should be a pretty good description. Most items have a really good description. Some might not show it, actually. This one doesn't show a description, which is not like me. I wonder why. Maybe on the app it doesn't show on the desktop. Yeah, so photos of the actual item are required. It says it in the terms. But some people, well, technically you're supposed to show a picture of the item. Yeah, you are. It's in the terms. Don't steal images from like eBay, Google. Don't do that. I'm not supposed to do that. And they're not your photos to do that with. But I'm not the boss of you. You do whatever you need to do. But yeah, don't steal people's photos. That's... Oh, you mean where the receipt is for the buyers? Well, you have a video receipt for that. But you should, if you buy something... Okay, let me see if I can show mine. I don't need this anymore. Okay, hang on. Let me switch over. If I go in, and let me see what mine shows. Bear with me a sec. Let's see. Okay, if I go to my account. Video receipts are only good for up to 60 days after your purchase. You're talking about the listing? Okay, wait. You're talking about the listings? Or you, because pictures are in multiple places. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's back up. So when you list an item, you are required in the terms by Whatnot to show a picture of the actual item. You are not allowed to use Google Images. Right. I'm going to explain the whole thing right now. Okay? So if you do an auction, if you list an auction item or a buy it now or a giveaway, you have to show the title. Okay? Not true. Hold on. Okay. You have to show the picture of the item. So if I'm running that tripod I had, right? If I'm running this tripod right here, I have to take a picture of it. So I'm going to take a picture of it in my little photo booth, right? And maybe I'm going to show a close-up of this, the brand of it. I have to show at least one picture, right? But a good idea is about 4 pictures. And probably be a good idea to take the ruler so that people can get a visual and know that, okay, this one is, 7 inches tall kind of thing, right? And maybe the spread is, X amount of inches, right? So people are clear, they know they're getting. And then the title of it, I got to put, Manfrotto mini tripod, whatever model it is, gray, I think, right? And then I put my price and all that. Correct. So that has to show the picture of the actual item. Some people do use like generic. Technically, you're not supposed to. I'm not the boss. This is what I do. That's going to be either an auction item or a buy it now. The picture is always going to be there. There might be one or two. If there's a picture there, you just swipe across. If I decide I want to give this away, I got to do the same thing. I have to show a picture of the actual item and title it. A lot of people title it stickers, or they title it as seen on live. Technically, that's probably okay, but in my stream, I'm going to put the title of it because it's going to help me when I have to ship. I'm not going to have a mistake or any issues. Okay, that's there. So say I run this in an auction. Okay, all the details for the auction, like you see pinned down below, that's a different item. When they buy it, it's going to capture all that info and it's going to put it in my, if I go into my main home page, and on my home page, hold on my home page, I have an activity tab, the little thing on the bottom there. And in my activity is all of my orders. If that picture shows up on yours, it'll show that you bought this item. If I go to video receipts, it's going to show, okay, video receipts are not queued in exactly, like you have to, when you're running the item, make sure that when you get to the countdown, like if you're not showing the item, make sure when it's going like, 3, 2, 1, right before it hits 1, show the item and then talk. Because it's like a 1-minute clip. So it's going to clip 20 seconds before or after and say, okay, you just won this 7-inch Manfrotto mini tripod. We'll just say, Danbo 1977, you won that. Thank you so much. Because when you go back to listen to your video receipt, or they do, they'll know that they won that. And it helps you with shipping. Okay? All of that info with the auction or the buy it now or even the giveaway is tied into that image. The title, the description, all of it, and the price. And that is going to be under your purchases tab if you're the buyer. And also if you click on the item, when you scroll down to the bottom, it says, I'm waiting for the app because I have the app in front of me. It says get help. No, wait, where is it? Receipt, video receipt right on the bottom. And then it queues it up. So I bought something from Brooke last night. So I know she won't care if I show her. Okay. And she's holding the item. So it already ran on auction and oh, there it is. I'm going to win it now. So when I queued in the video receipt, I still might have to watch 1 minute after or before to actually get the exact minute that I want it. Okay. I haven't seen that yet, Dianbo. Like mine literally so far, maybe it's luck. I've always clicked on it and it's usually a minute before or after, but it depends on the seller. So she was showing and then she said, you got that D. So I know it's me because I don't think there's too many D's in there. And I know I bought that little bag. But so far, like here's another one I just bought the other day. Let me see how that one was. But if I clip to the video receipt, it usually shows right then and there. But video receipts are only there for up to 60 days. Okay, now I'm going to go back and look in your questions because it's, yeah, so, right. Yeah, some people do pallet pools and there's no time to list everything. Correct. But they still can list the item and do number 1, number 2, and then they label it however they label it. Yeah, to me, I feel like you'd be digging for days to organize all that. But people that do that already know and have a system. Yeah, and if I were doing it, I'd probably have my own system too. There's no picture for the video, correct. That's why you should take a picture and post it in your listing. Go look at some of my items, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, mystery, you have to show the box and make the description match it, but you can't sell mystery items in your buy it now. You have to show it on camera. So that's where the video receipt comes in. And if you're the buyer of a mystery item, you can scroll through and see more of it. But again, Video receipts are only there up to 60 days. That's a long time because your item should be shipped within 2 days and you should get it within a week, depending where you live and where it's shipped from. And then you have that time to inspect it, make sure it's all there. Because you're going to see it on camera, you're going to compare it. And the other option is if you have an iPhone, you can screen record, right? You can screen record when you're buying or when they're opening it. And you can also take clips. Yeah. That sucks you haven't seen any of yours. What's up, sis? How you doing? Some videos are blank in the picture. Well, that's probably was a glitch. I would guess it's a glitch. Because it has happened before, for sure. Yeah, there have been several times I buy something and I don't even know what I bought until it shows up. Oh, yeah. You're not the only one. Oh, you have stuff that never shows up. Then you have to contact Whatnot. Like, what do you do? When it doesn't show up, how many days do you wait? Do you contact them right away? Hold on, I got to go back in this because it's cutting it out. What's going on, sis? How you doing? I'm doing just a chat show tonight. We're hanging out. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. Let's see what... Yeah, a lot of people... It refreshed the chat, so hang on a sec. Yeah, I mean, people are starting at $2. I mean, that's their prerogative, but like if I was running stuff at $2, I wouldn't be listing it. I would just put item number 1, random pallet pulls, and run. Yeah, it's just, it wouldn't be worth it to list each item not for $2 because it's a lot of work unless you get a manifest, right? Yeah. Unless you get a manifest, then the manifest is pretty simple. Does anybody do pallet pools here? I mean, I watch a lot of those shows and I'm just like, you can't even see the item. Sometimes. Some people show it really well. Yeah. One time I remember there was a glitch on Whatnot and I had some like British guy on my video receipt. It was hysterical. Every one of my video receipts, thankfully I label everything like what the item is. But the funniest part was it was like some, I think he was British and he was selling like Star Wars cards. You do different items. Your cup of tea, you have a cute name and your logo. You're welcome. I see you sometimes from shows and you come over here. I like it. Have you ever had a hazmat label? Yeah, it's no, it happens sometimes in the app. I don't know how it happens because I've had that happen to me and I didn't select it. Yeah. You could actually contact Whatnot if you ever have an error like that. Like, say you're selling a shirt and it says hazmat. Obviously, it doesn't need to go hazmat. It's not going to charge the buyer any more money. It's not going to charge you any more money. But it's just a weird error. I found it a couple of times. You can contact Whatnot and say, hey, this is some kind of glitch because I didn't put hazmat. Because it's like hazmat would be like the batteries and all that other stuff under the list. Can you give me a new label so you don't lose one of your freebies? And they'll send you a new label in your account. It might take 24 or 48 hours, but they'll get it to you pretty quickly. I've had that happen. I had it happen where I had an international buyer bought a bunch of stuff from me, and then I couldn't print the shipping label out because the person had, instead of like a first name, let's just say like Jenny, they had J space I. And it wouldn't let me print it for international. So I wrote Whatnot. Well, actually, first we canceled it, and then I got a ding on my account. But I didn't want the buyer, to wait and wait. And then there was some other glitch. So then they purchased it, and there was like I still couldn't print it. Finally, we got it figured out, and Whatnot fixed it. So it took like 2 days. Yeah, so it wasn't terrible. But still inconvenience. Yeah, lithium batteries are considered correct. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's like, it just has to be marked hazardous so it can be transferred to the post office or to the person by ground. Otherwise, every package goes in the cargo, depending on the distance. Yeah, that's why they do that. And safety. who wants, you don't want to put anything flammable up in an airplane. So that's why they market that way. And lithium batteries used to not be such an issue, but now, with so many things having them, that's why they do that. How long have I been on Whatnot? Or just tonight? Yeah. Or swollen ones are the worst. I've been on Whatnot since, I think I've been on since February 22, but I didn't really get active until, like August 2022. Yeah. So they were only like 3 years old. They were a really new app. I mean, there was so many things on the app back then that we do not that we have now. Yeah, we didn't have it back then. You guys, if you're new sellers, you're pretty lucky. We didn't have raid. We didn't have video receipts. We didn't have, gosh, so much stuff. Yeah, we used to walk over raids. We just tell everybody, hey, let's go over to so-and-so's show. And then I'd post something in the chat at the end of the stream. And then people who would pop in, because you could still see the shows. I left my past shows on. And there was no multicasting either. Because I think multicasting started happening like, I don't know. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Yeah, I think multicasting happened like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. Because as soon as multicasting came out, I'm like, I'm putting it on YouTube. So, yes, our past shows, you can't see them anymore if you're trying to watch them. But I have all my past shows up to, I actually have a lot of my old past shows. Yeah, probably because I would screen record them. I think I did put some up on YouTube. I was looking right now. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. You're good? Awesome. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't mind doing these chats. When I'm like fully selling, I don't talk about Whatnot. I talk about all the fun stuff and all that. Whatnot's fun, but the tech stuff. Because Whatnot doesn't pay me. I do this for fun. And I don't mind helping people, my job here for myself is to encourage you to, like, if you're a seller or even a buyer, like buyers might have questions like, hey, how come my thing costs this much? Or a seller who's like, hey, where do I find this? But I want to empower you to go look for it. Like my biggest question I used to get all the time was here on Whatnot, am I allowed to sell this? Am I allowed to sell that? I'm not going to say what it is because then people will always have an answer for it. And I'm like, you know what? Go to help.whatnot.com and search prohibited. There is a huge list, and it changes all the time. And so that people are responsible and they know what they can and cannot sell. Because people sell all kinds of stuff that's on the list. Am I going to report them? No, I don't have time for that. But there are a lot of people that do that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Because, or don't get me started about postal supplies. Yeah, a whole lot. But, Whatnot wants us to be the eyes, the ears, and report stuff. I report stuff that is a danger to the community, like could hurt somebody. But I'm not gonna spend time going through and reporting somebody for selling an item. They probably shouldn't be selling. That's none of my business. But if someone's like getting hurt on the app or gonna hurt themselves, then I'm gonna report it as an emergency and get them help they need. That's it. There's no way to like police that kind of stuff, I guess. Hold on one sec. I want to see something. But I love the app. It's a lot of fun. You can buy any damn thing on here practically. You've been on for I haven't seen Carpy in a long time. Because I'm not on the app like in the daytime when everybody has a normal time. I'm in the middle of the night and everybody's sleeping. Right? Yeah. I've seen some stuff on the Whatnot. And when I say stuff, I've seen all kinds of different streams. Yeah. Where's everybody located? Started here with Pokemon cards, stayed for the craziness. Yeah, I've seen it all. Cape Cod. I'm in Southern California, just in case you were wondering. New Mexico. We're all spread out. You guys are up late. Philly. Eastern Washington State, Spokane. Nice. You're in Cali too? Nice. I'm going to open up YouTube because I didn't even check tonight. I always check. I forgot. Well, not always. It's a lie. What's up, YouTube? What is this? Here's a funny comment. I get some crazy comments. Usually I don't read them. Go to the gym, fatty pants. I mean, come on. That's all you got? That's not even funny. South Carolina. What's up? Kristen, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. I know. No, that's nothing. It doesn't bother me anymore. This person wrote, and some I will not read, but that was just too funny. Yeah, you know what? I won't like go to that because I just feel like, a lot of them are kids and they just hang out there and wait for a reaction. They can record and make a TikTok or something. Yeah. Randy Butternubs, you have a cute picture. That's cute. Marshy, what's up? Yeah, I'm not. It wasn't. No, but I just laugh at it because it's like, that's it. I already know this. I do need to go to the gym, but I'm really not into that kind of fitness. Yeah. I know it's just to get your attention kind of thing, but I don't really read those. The other ones are even funnier. I had to delete them. Yeah. No, I don't care about that. But you have to have thick skin when you stream because some of the comments are pretty gross. Yeah, I usually don't. Usually I'll sometimes if I call them out and say something about it, they delete the comments. I don't care. Yeah, there's some pretty amazing people on this platform. On YouTube, what's up, friends? How's it going? Because they're from all over the world, so, the time zones are different, but definitely get some doozies. This is a chat show over on whatnot.com. There's a QR code somewhere up here. You can click on it and join, and they'll give you $15 off and up to $25 off on shipping. So come and shop with me or anybody on this app. Yeah, I always do little things because some people don't, know. And with YouTube, there's like a chat over there that doesn't jump into the Whatnot chat. And then Whatnot has a separate chat, so YouTube can't see it. Yeah, it's just, it would be so nice if they all came together. I mean, yes and no. Because you could filter it out and you could do subscribers only for like a year. Yeah, you could make it so not everybody comes in. Yeah. What's your favorite category? I want to ask you guys. I'm always curious. Thanks, Dan. Home goods. Sue likes the storage. How are you, Sue? How are you tonight? Vintage and antique. I love vintage. That's what I started selling on here in the beginning. Now I'm into toys and stuff. Toys and my whole area because I was fixing my camera and I rewired all my wires and my lights and stuff. So now it's almost back. I just have to put all my vintage back. So this week then I can do back to scan shows. Plus I was sick for like 5 weeks. Yeah. I love vintage and probably that I sell vintage and like the toys. I want to get back into sports cards. So now I have this set up so I can do the dual camera and one camera down. So we're all set up for that. You guys, I want to show you something cool. Check this out. Where did I put it? I have an old iPhone and I forgot I had it, but check this out. You guys want to see something crazy that's on it? This is going to be a collector's item. Seriously. Watch this. Can you see this? Okay, hold on. Let me zoom back. Check out the app that was on here. I didn't even know this. Can you see it? Can you see that? Try to pinch and zoom in. Is that crazy? Look at the logo on it. It's old. It's the original Whatnot app. It doesn't work anymore. But it's when they sold Funko. Isn't that crazy? It's from 2019. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. Whoops, because I'm gonna vanish. Yeah, isn't that nuts? So if you open it up, It says Whatnot, the old logo. Isn't that crazy? I bought this at like in a lot of electronics and it had the old Whatnot app. Talk about meant to be. I have to show this to Whatnot. Yeah, I thought it was crazy. Late night D is always talk, and we love her for it. Oh, thank you. Isn't that cool? I actually like erased it, and then I decided, oh, I better not erase it. And then I thought, oh, I should use it for OBS because then I would have to reset it up. And so I put on OBS Cam, and then I was swiping through, and there was a folder that said apps. And then I'm like, there's a Whatnot app in here? And there was. The old one, but it doesn't work. The app just loads up, goes to the login, but if you could read, it says, welcome to the safest community to buy, sell, and win authenticated Funko Pops. And then it's email, password, login, sign up, continue. And when you hit continue, there's no app. Because the database, I think they killed the database. And then they made this new one. You know, this like software version is not supported, so because it just basically goes to like a white screen. Yeah, isn't that pretty cool? Any show with banger giveaways, I freaking hate that. Sellers with bangers, which is just a pair of shoes that only fit one. Don't get me laughing. I know. I won one of those before. And let's just say the size was like a kid's size. It didn't fit anybody here. Yeah, I just gave them away. They were nice shoes. They were like some Nike. But I gave them to my neighbor. They fit their kid. Yeah. But when sellers do that kind of volume, I feel like it's hard to go, okay, the winner, let us know what size, because they probably get hundreds of messages. Yeah. I mean, it's still great. It was still a great giveaway. That was like when I first started. Yeah. So Cape Cat's on Cape Cod. Nice. Vintage jewelry, antiques, ephemera, storage units. Oh, and you had an antique shop for it? Oh, that's nice. I love ephemera too. I have a lot of it. I might be an ephemera hoarder. I have some old shit for 15 years. I've been collecting CDVs for probably 20 years. I think I have 10,000 of them. I won't sell one. Why is that? Probably because I'm a genealogist and I love history, so the ones I have all have names on them. Yeah. Tweetco for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, how was your show? What's up? Hey Lynette, how are you? What's going on? Thank you so much, Tweetco. How was your show? How was your show? Did you have a good show? It's Whisper Wednesday. I know you love the whispering. Oh, it was Z-tastic. Nice. Thank you. What's going on? Lynette, how are you? Oh, wow. Whisper Revnik. I don't know where to look because of the way I have my setup. I changed my setup. I have my OBS a little bit better. And I fixed my mic. I added some things. You're good. Stalling. Uh-oh. Are you supposed to go live tonight? Yeah, so we're just hanging out chatting. Everybody give Tweetco a follow. She is literally the Tweetco. You got to go check out Tweetcoville or else. And she's also doing... Are you still doing the Tweetco challenge? I mean, every day is a Tweetco challenge. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. I think we have people that connected. Yeah, so I like to talk about whatever, but I always like to keep safe, healthy spaces. I never want anybody to talk smack about other sellers. Like, no one ever come in here and say, Archivist sucks. She ships in like 3 weeks. I never got everything in my order. I don't want no one to do that about anybody. If you have a problem with a seller, you keep it to yourself. But you're absolutely okay to share, like, you know, hey, I had a bad experience. Because it's a burden on other people. Exactly. Casual closet. Banned. D's banned. Yeah, no, take a look. Yeah. I really don't know, Rob, because I haven't had to deal with that situation yet. Yeah, we got to lift each other up. I really don't give a shit. We got to lift each other up. Man, woman, child, whatever, everybody. No putting down. And no burden on other people, you know. Yeah. So I really don't know. They don't give automatic refunds. That I know they don't, because I've never gotten an instant refund. I had to always send pictures in. I had to write something, because an automatic refund would be me checking a box and saying, this was incomplete. Yeah. No, they always, Whatnot, I think, files the claim on the damaged and they refund. Yeah. You couldn't cancel a refund request? Christy, do you have the beta customer service? See, I wish I could see it. When you close the case, it won't let you. You tried, and it forced you to do it. Wait, you're in it, right? You're in the beta. Hey, usual Connor, how you doing? You were a buyer, and you tried to cancel the refund one. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it is. I only had one issue, and oh my gosh, Melinda, what's up? How are you? So when Whatnot does do the automatic refund, as of the last time I had one where I had to send pictures in, and then they came back and said, okay, we're going to give you a refund. Isn't how the order went to you. Um, but then I guess it would be called automatic, right? They just verify the info. Mine, they just verified. Um, I'm good. I'm so much better. Oh my gosh, I'm almost back to me. So now I got a refund and finally got the item. Oh, so you were the buyer. They didn't ship it. So but you wanted to cancel it when you got it, correct? Whatnot wants you to have a good experience. That's probably why they handled it that way. Yeah, so the seller didn't have a dime taken out of their pocket, probably. It just depends. I don't know. Because Whatnot policy changes all the time and every situation's different, but a good percentage of the time, the seller will not have money taken out. If they're in the beta testing program, they will have money taken out because they will be in control of that. Yeah. So don't feel guilty like you got to tip them. They took how long to send your item? You could still, you can still ask Whatnot for a refund. I mean, a return, but they're probably going to tell you just keep it. You think it's the wrong time to joke? I must have missed something in the chat. Okay, see you later, Casual Closet. Take care. Um, I think you're okay. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Not everyone wants to lift everyone up. I know, Lucky Buys. That's true, but you know what? You're in the right place because I feel like we're going through a lot of shit right now. I'm not going to get into politics because everybody has an opinion. I just know where I stand. I stand for everybody, and I hope that other people start realizing it. Like we are the people that really need to like come together. Nobody else, no politician, but the people, because we're the ones that are going to be hurt. Yeah, we're not going to talk about people's names, Cotton Top. I always say that in my thing. Please don't do that. Don't drop someone's name because that's none of my business and that's none of your business. Okay? With all due respect, that's drama and it comes in my stream, and no matter what that person's going through or how they run their business is none of my business or anybody else in the stream. So I'd appreciate if you never did that again. Okay? No harm, no foul. We all learn, right? But that's like one of my things I just said about dropping sellers' names, not to do that. No, not you. Not you. Somebody else, Casual Closet. But no worries. We don't need to do that. Yeah. And I don't want anybody to fight with anybody about it because it sucks, but that's, again, someone else's business. Lucky Buys, I don't know if that's possible, but I hope so too. And Cotton Top, you've been on here for a long time. What are you talking about? You know that already. Yeah, I said that a few minutes ago, actually. But I know you've been in my stream before. You've been on her for a long time, no? But it's all good, But yeah, we learn. That's the thing I always say is if you have an issue with someone else in their stream, never drop someone's name in. I'm pretty sure most sellers don't want you to drop whatever issue you have or things about that person in someone else's stream. Just because it's, I don't know. I'm just not a drama stream, so. Um, oh, thank you for the tip. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I work for a big seller on the app, but I'm only a buyer on here. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Thank you, Casual Closet. That was very nice of you to do that. No, cake does sound kind of good. Yeah, and I'm being me. I'm being honest. I hope that we can all figure something out. And whether we're on the app or off the app, but if you do go on someone's stream, just be mindful of that. That's it. Just simple thing, right? Yeah, it does sound good. I had a cup of coffee earlier, and I shouldn't have. So I'm gonna be awake. Yeah, that's cool. So what's your favorite thing to buy, Lucky Buys? I love to ship. I ship 100 packages an hour. Do you really? Oh my gosh. Are they all like the same size or what? Yeah, 100. You're jamming. You got a workflow right there. That's nice. I love it. Have a lovely day. That's great. Thank you, Casual Closet. Wear bacon, thus the cake. I want everybody to have a good experience in my streams and with me when you shop with me. Like, I always want it to be positive, you know? So just know that. Cosmetics and clothing. Oh, that's awesome. I know. I need to hire you and my money is right. Exactly. I love to ship too. When it's like this, when it's similar sizes, like the smaller stuff, you can whip that out quick. You can really like pack fast and get it shipped. Yep. You have a system down. You have all your package, all the packaging supplies right there, your printer, you're going. Yeah, that's pretty good. Lucky Buys works for a seller on the app. Cosmetics are a breeze, yeah. I know I bought cosmetics on the app one time and it was a good experience. Yeah. I'll say who I got it from. It was Moms and Crumbs. It was like the special makeup bundle. Makeup was good. Yeah, makeup was really good. Actually, I bought from her several times. She had watches and stuff. Yeah, people don't understand when somebody's selling 1,000 items a day, they have a whole team. Their overhead, yeah, it's like she's your favorite. I love her. Yeah, Cindy, she's pretty cool. I remember I used to watch her not when I first came on, but like a few months after, and I'd be like, how the hell does she do this? She works hard, and she was just one person. Now I think has a few people. Who was it? D? Oh, I know, she's very sweet. She lives really close to me, actually. Yeah. I bought some watches from her. You met her in person? No way, that's cool. Yeah. I was supposed to go to the meetup, but because someone else told me about it, but my son was sick at the time, so I couldn't. You love that makeup too? I forgot the name of it. I actually still have the lip gloss. Okay, hang on, Sue. I meant to do that. No, it's something else. Because my background is cosmetics. So I'm real picky with the makeup I buy. And it's hard to buy stuff on Whatnot. Because I'll be truthful. A lot of the makeup, and I'm not saying bad about any sellers, it has a lot number. And the lot numbers don't have expiration dates. But they do expire within like 2 years. The Doll 10 makeup was good. That was it. Sometimes the makeup is old. Yeah, it's old. Good vintage chick. What is up? How are you doing? Hey, Cubano Loco. How are you? Yeah, that Doll 10 makeup was actually pretty good. I was kind of mad I didn't buy more of it. The foundation. Spaghetti from House of Friends is amazing. Oh, I love her. Is she on? I have not seen her in a while. I miss her. You need advice on moisturizer with sunscreen, fair skin, Irish. My best friend is Irish. She used to use that Jane Iredale Cosmetics. I kid you not. Her skin is like porcelain. She always uses it. She swore by it. Swore by it. I use I use a lot of different things. Dermalogica is pretty good, but I always broke out with that. Yeah, always broke up with that. Spell it. Okay, hold on. I'll type it in the chat. I think it's like this or like this. I think it's like this. No, let me see. I'm going to look it up right now because I'm curious. I mean, it's still around. This boutique near me sells it. Yeah, it's IRE. Okay, I thought it was IREDA. I think it might be online only, but some boutiques actually carry it. There you go. There's one there from Abstract. You do? I usually would. I one of the brands I really loved, but again, when I worked in cosmetics a few years ago, but this was one brand I thought is good for. I need the anti-aging stuff, right? Um, this brand is amazing, and it's like in Whole Foods, whole paycheck, and they have it with SPF. Yeah, Dr. Hauschka, freaking amazing products. I think I used that for like a good 10 years. I need to actually order some more. Oh, nice. Wait, I missed some of what you said. So, Tarte tinted moisturizer with sunscreen. It's cruelty free. Oh, nice. I want some organic. You know who makes? Oh, I don't think she makes sunblock actually. I try to avoid stuff that has all the chemicals if I can. Okay, I actually had an issue buying in bulk for a resale. I received over 1K items that were expired, and this was from Moogs. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, makeup's hard. I'm real picky with makeup. Like I can't buy it on whatnot. I did from Cindy from Moms and Crumbs, and it was not expired. It was like a fresh lot. Um, and the makeup didn't like sometimes the stuff that's old it kind of gets stinky, but hers was great. Yeah. Thanks. What's up, Gilded Curia? How are you? Yeah, I makeup's tough. It's like buying food, right? We have similar skin, but mine's older. Not much. I'm 51. We're like twins. Yeah, I've been using. You know what I've been using is I have Dr. Hauschka, and then I use the spray and then the foundation. The what is that moisturizer called? I'll tell you right now, because it's like 25 bucks. I think it's small though. Because the bigger one is like regenerating day cream. It's like 85 bucks, but it lasts me like 3 or 4 months. Yeah, yeah I am. I just turned 51 on February. Oh gosh, lipstick. Oh, expired lipstick's horrible. Yeah, why does it stink so bad? Moisturizer too. I just threw away some lotion. I if thank you. If lotion is older than like a few months, I throw it away. I have to use it right away. Forget it, because it has a weird smell. Yeah, you have a sensitive nose. I used to work for Rachel Perry, the skincare pioneer in natural skincare. I was her personal assistant, and she's no longer living, but she had amazing products. Yeah, do you know who she was? She was very famous in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, she was freaking a trip. Yeah, she was my mentor, actually. I had the hookup. I had every damn product in my house. Are you kidding? Like 50 of every product. Yeah, I got free everything. And she had a makeup line, too. It was fun. Oh, I have stories. I worked for Rachel, yeah. I was a personal assistant. Yeah. I have her book here. Don't I have her book? Let's see if I have it. It might be in my room. Let's see. I don't know if I have her book here signed. I mean, you can get her book on like another site for like nothing. Let's see. I don't know if I have it in here. Oh wait. I guess I don't have it in here. I could have swore it was in here. Yeah, I thought I did have it. No, I guess it's not. I guess it's not on my bookshelf behind me. You guys can't see it. Yeah, I had a friend that worked at Tiffany's in the 80s. We all got the perfumes for free. How fun. Yeah, I worked for Rachel Perry in Beverly Hills. She used to live, well, I better not say, well, it doesn't matter. She don't live there no more. But yeah, she used to live in Beverly Hills. She wasn't stinking rich. She just had a nice little house. She was a trip. She was like a freaking, she was a free radical. Yeah, like literally, no pun intended. She was literally a free radical who liked to, she was actually, let's go back a little bit. She was actually a musician and she wrote her own songs. She wrote the best songs ever. Her songs were very sexual and they were at a time when like Roberta Flack and all these great artists, uh, what is her name? Anyway, she had a gold record. She wrote a song for Roberta Flack called Fine Fine Day on Blue Lights in the Basement album. Roberta Flack just passed away, you know. Um, Melba Moore, I couldn't think of her name. She wrote for her. Actually, she didn't write for her. They bought her a song. Yeah, I know. She just passed away. Mm-hmm. I don't. She did, I think, cancer. Yeah. Used to love Georgie of Beverly Hills. Yeah, it's different when you smell it 20 years later, huh? Yeah. She was a great. I honestly she was the best boss I ever had. Hmm. My job interview. You want to know what my job interview was? I have no problem sharing this. She wouldn't care either. My job interview, my friend Michelle worked for her. She was her biggest main assistant, and then she had another friend Jenny who worked there too. And then she had like a housekeeper, right? Carolina, the best. And so my brother took me there because he was her handyman. Because Michelle, our friend, who's been our family friend for my whole life, introduced my brother, and then my brother's like, "Hey, Rachel needs a part-time person. You want to come meet her?" And I'd heard all these stories about she was like a hippie and all this, and I was like, "All right." So I go, and like every wall in her house is a bright ass freaking neon color, like bright neon, because she's her packaging's like super bright. And so I go there. It's like 6 at night, and here comes this lady, and she looks like this. Her hair's like this. She's got her glasses on. I'm not kidding you. She's got a bathrobe on, and it's like a big fluffy one. And she's like, "Hi, sit down." And so I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, she was. And I still remember like yesterday. So she sits at the piano and she's like, she's like messed up. And so she goes, starts singing this song, and I kid you not, the song was called, I don't even know if I should say it. It was dirty. Um, Come inside. Yeah, that was her song. And so she sang all these songs. She had a beautiful voice, like really beautiful voice. And then she smoked a joint and said, "Do you want some?" And you're hired. And I didn't. And I was like, what in the hell am I going to deal with? What am I going to deal with? This woman's nuts. So anyway, so she said you could start on Monday or Tuesday, whatever you want to do. I need someone to go grocery shopping for me. That's what she hired me for. So I was like, okay. So I start, and over the weekend, she breaks her arm. She breaks her arm. So I got to drive her to the doctor so she can get some pills. So she can get some pills. Oh no, she broke it on purpose. Because she wanted to get some Vicodin. Yeah. And that was the best job I ever had. Yeah. I traveled with her everywhere. The woman drove, we went, yeah, I should write a book. Yeah, it's one of the best. I can't say it's the best because I've had some pretty amazing jobs, but like where I worked for somebody else. Anyway, long story short, yeah. So I started working for her, and then I started grocery shopping and her personal assistant. And then sometimes I would like come to her house. So I had a key to her house and everything. And her house was like kind of like, it wasn't like a mega mansion or anything. It was like a little house. Um, but it was like a two-bedroom house, and their bedrooms are big, but it became a one-bedroom house because one room was just a closet full of shoes. Like she had so many clothes, so much jewelry, so much vintage. She had a beautiful vintage jewelry collection. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She had There's stories. Yeah, there's stories like I literally had to fly to San Francisco to buy her Yves Saint Laurent shoes in every color. They could not be shipped. I had to go pick them up. That was fun for me. Like I got to go there and do that. No kid, me. I'm the kid. Yeah, she was married, but she never had any kids. Um, it's too bad because she was really a loving lady. Yeah, she was a lot of fun. Yeah, she was a lot of fun. There's so many stories. Like I could literally write a huge book on it. I thought about it. Um, yeah, but there's some things I just never shared just because it was so fun. Such a long story, but really, why you should be responsible for your things, your finances, is that in the end of her life, like she lost her whole business because she let the wrong people run her company. She let the wrong people run her company and they ran it right into the ground because she was addicted to drugs, pretty much. Yeah. No relatives were involved. She has a brother. He wasn't involved. I still talk to her brother, but then, you know, she actually wanted me to run her whole company. I was young. I had no experience. I was just not interested. Big mistake. But, you make different decisions in life. It's not a regret. It's just I knew what kind of boss she was, and it was a huge issue. Exactly. And there was like people in the company jealous of it, and I was just a young kid, and I'm like, I don't think and she's like, I'll teach you and everything, and I'm telling you, but the company was already in like financial issues with like, packaging, because it was spending a lot of money, more money than it made. And then the economy kind of shifted a little bit. Yeah, and then everybody kind of went in different directions. But I mean, she was in business for, shoot, probably 30 years, I think. Yeah. Or she was a trip. But she was sharp. She knew cosmetics like no one I've ever met. Yeah, she used to travel a lot. So when I went to work for her, they would have these trade shows we would attend called Natural Products Expo. They have West and East. And so I was going to the East one. Actually, we were going to go to Penguin Publishing, 'cause she wrote a book and they were going to republish it, but we ended up not going there. We ended up going to the trade show only in Baltimore. So she gets a limousine to pick us up because she thinks I've never been anywhere in my life. So she wanted to treat me right, which I'm so grateful for her for wherever you are, Rachel. Um, Gosh. So she tells me, take my credit card, go buy whatever you want to buy. Buy like two or three suits. We're going to be at a trade show. And I'm like, what's the budget? Whatever you want. I'm like, whatever I want. Let's go to Needless Markup then. Right? I'm going to go get whatever you want. She didn't care. Yeah, she did. So me, I was like, I'm not a jerk. I'm not gonna spend that kind of money. So I went, I don't know where I went, but I spent like a couple $100. Not a ton of money, but like I got a lot of stuff. Shoes, everything. I got a garment bag. Like she told me to spend the money. So when I came back, she was mad I didn't spend enough. I said, okay, then I'll come back again tomorrow with more stuff. hmm So, but I think I ended up spending like 500. Yeah. So, and I wasn't like, even the bookkeeper was like, the last girl was spent way more than that. Why didn't you do that? I didn't need that. I found what I needed for less. I mean, why? And I had this anyway. So she brings a limousine. We're packed, ready to go. We got everything to go to Baltimore. And the limousine guy takes us. We get to the airport and she smokes. Here's here's like a health guru lady, skincare, and she smokes, right? So she doesn't want to walk in the airport. She doesn't know that you can't smoke in the airport. So we start walking in. She wants the wheelchair check. She wants him to take her all the way to the gate because she's a celebrity, right? So we're in the airport and she's smoking in the airport and I'm dying laughing. And they gave her a ride all the way to the front. And she's telling me, get in here. And I'm like, no, I'm walking. It was already a big spectacle. hmm So she's on still smoking on the freaking airplane. Yeah, and finally the flight attendant says, "Ma'am, you can't smoke when you come on the plane." Yeah, she started going down like so anyway, so when we got there, she had first class. She only flew first class anywhere. She's like, "No, I'm not sitting in the back with coach. Too many kids, loud, nope." She wants to be comfortable. I mean, I don't blame her. So we get to the counter, and it's like it's my second flight with her. We like flew to Vegas before, and we're flying like Continental back in the day where they'd upgrade you. And so we go. She says to the flight attendant, "She's never flown before. You got to upgrade her." And then she was gonna slip her money, and the lady says, "I got you." And so she upgraded me next to her. That was the longest flight ever. I couldn't imagine being in coach with her, and her in first class. She would have paged me 50 times to come up there. She loved me. She would have like wanted to tell me stuff because we got along really good. Yeah. So she was like Cancer, her sign. I'm a Pisces. We get along really good. Um, but yeah, she's smoking in the airplane. So then we get to Baltimore, and then we get to the hotel. Like, I mean, I got treated really good by her. We get to the hotel, and we both had suites, but hers, they were booked in advance. And it's just a small, I know, very interesting. It's just a small suite. Oh, no way. That's cool. It's just a small suite. And then hers is sold out, so she's got a regular room. So instead of being like the diva that she was, she's like, "You enjoy the room. I'm going to just have a regular room." That's totally okay. But thankfully, they weren't connected. Yeah, so mine was like a full on suite, and hers was a regular. But she was so cool. Yeah, she was so cool. So I wanted to go to Washington, D.C. because it wasn't that far from there. But she couldn't wake up in the morning because, uh, she just couldn't. She's a super insomniac. Like she would stay up super, super, super late. Yeah, you could smoke everywhere. Exactly. You got 50-cent plant pots with water meters. Anyone is a plant killer. Yeah, so she and I had a ball. But I told her and she forgot. After the trade show, so I helped her get ready. We went to the trade show. She got to sign all her autographs for all her fans that come and see her and take pictures. So I helped her with that. And so we're done. And I knew some of the other salespeople who are my age that worked. They were kind of doing the same kind of jobs. And we all said, "Hey, let's go out. We're gonna go to Hogs and Heifers. We're gonna go party tonight." So I told her I'm going out with. I called them the Baldwin brothers and these two sales chicks I knew because these guys all look like the Baldwins. "We're going out to party. You want to go with us?" And she's like, "No, have fun." Well, she forgot. Next thing you know, my cell phone is blowing up. It's like 2 a.m. My phone's blowing up. I answer it, and it's Michelle. And Michelle's like, "Where the hell are you? Rachel's called the cops. She's looking." I go, "What are you talking about? I told her I was going out with the Baldwins." She's like, "Oh, she's freaking out." And I'm like, "I'm not on the clock. Goodbye." Hung up. I get back to the hotel. She's like all worried. She's got all the security. I'm like, there was a note in my, because she had a key to my, like my lobby room. Not my, she did love me. She was worried. I said, "I literally left you a note." "Oh, I didn't see it." It was, yeah, it was a big deal. "Well, you should have called me." And she was all mad. And then the next day I said, "I'm getting up early, totally." And I didn't even work for her that long when that happened. I told her, "I'm getting up early tomorrow. I want to go to Washington, D.C. Do you want to go with me?" Yes. I said, "Are you sure? Because I'm getting up at like 6. Because this was like 2:30. I got back at like 2:30. I'm getting up at 7. That's what it was. "Yeah, wake me up." Okay, so I had a key to her room. I go in there at 6:30 to wake her up. She's dead to the world. She's got her sleeping goggles on, one boob up here, one boob down here. She's got her damn robe. She can't wake up. Yeah, she can't wake up. So I'm like, "I'm going to go. Do you want to go?" Anyway, she was really mad at me because I didn't. Oh, yeah, we took road trips together and everything. It's craziness. It was so much fun, though. Yeah. Washington, D.C. is fun. I have tons of photos of her. You know what I always did? It pissed her off, but like in a fun way. I always took the worst photos of her. And I'm like, look at this picture. I'm going to show it to all your fans. Yeah, she would laugh. I know I should write a book on her. There's a lot of people that loved her. She was big time for a lot of women, like in the 70s and 80s. And she literally birthed her beauty company in her kitchen sink. She literally came up with it by making a facial scrub. Yeah. And Michelle and I could write the book together, actually, because Michelle was her first assistant. She knows everything about her. Did you work for her? Yeah, she was amazing. Somebody should make her story. Yes, somebody tried to like copy her and come out with a new brand of product. OMG, you guys, what's up? How are you? I wish I would have taken. You were a huge fan. She really was larger than life. I'm sad that I didn't towards the end when it was kind of a little crazy. I'm sad that I just didn't stick in there with her. Oh yeah, like I used to drive her around to the psychologist. Like there's a lot of shit. How are you, OMGYG? Yeah, she really was a beautiful woman. She was freaking one of the smartest women I've like ever met. When it comes to like business and things like that, like she was pretty smart. She just wasn't smart about having trusting the wrong people with the business. Yeah, I worked for other famous people, but there's one that I cannot talk about. I have a lifelong like not NDA. Can't talk about it. Yeah, and that was crazier. But like Rachel Perry, like she literally was like pretty good human being. She had bitchin' products. Her products were the best. And there's people trying to copy her products today. Does DNA expire at death? NDA? No, it wasn't. No, no. Oh, for me? Uh, well, it's for this person's younger, a little bit younger than me. So, yeah, I have to wait till she dies or I die. But I already wrote everything out, so someone can write a book with that. Because it was the most insane thing. Yeah. But the person is very protective, so that's why I had to do that. I didn't care. It was like whatever. That was damn good money, so. And it was literally for less than a year. That's what makes it crazy. Yeah, you kind of have to. Now, those are illegal in California. People can't make you. I can't. Can't make you. Like I'm very loyal. I'm very loyal. So certain things I just no. Yeah, it's not. It's like the right thing. Yeah. Rachel's passed away, but like she wouldn't care. She would like be amazed at this whole streaming thing. I know that. Yeah, she would be. Yeah, it's illegal in 30 states. It's been for several years now. That if you go to work for a company, they can't even make you do a non-compete. I know because they don't know any better, but it never holds up in court. Or like if you lose your job and you go in and they want you to sign it things before you get your paycheck or whatever, they can't do that. I only know that because one of my really good friends is a HR like direct like she's the an HR boss. So she like informed me like how that works because I didn't really know, and that had to be like 10 years ago. I one time I had a job when I worked after Rachel Perry. This guy was going to buy her. Actually, three guys were going to buy her company before when it was doing really good. Like it was still worth like $4 to $5 million, and she didn't sell to this one guy, but I was in between. Like, do I want to stay with her? I love her, but I want to go to a different experience. Like, I don't want to be a personal assistant forever. I want to take that knowledge and that info she gave me and take it and apply it. So I ended up going to work for this one guy. And my plan was only to work there for like 2 years. So then I met my now husband, and I was going to move out this way because there's so many cosmetic companies where I live. And so I gave them 2 week notice. And then when I gave them 2 week notice, they hand me a non-compete, right? And I'm like, what's this? And they're like, oh, it's a non-compete. Like we have all our employees sign that. And I look at it because I'm like, I'm not going to sign anything. And I just said, I'll have my attorney look at it because I did have an attorney uh, that I know, not threatening anybody. I'll have them take a look at it, just make sure it's good, and I'll sign it. Oh no, you can sign it right now. And I said, oh no no no, I don't sign anything without the attorney reading it. So you know what it said inside it? I'm sorry your husband had to get an attorney. Isn't that crazy? 1,700 in a letter to the former employee and problem solved. In it basic. So I was a brand manager in cosmetics, so junior brand manager technically, but I did all the work of the brand manager. So I knew all their secrets, all their business formulas, all their cost of goods, all their pricing, all of it. But I'm not going to take that and tell the next company. That's just, I don't do that. And when you hire somebody, you have them sign that first before you hire them, right? Because then they know that that's the practice of the business, doesn't get shared. And it's called integrity. So you just don't ask them that when they give notice. And so when the attorney looked at it, he goes, don't ever sign anything like this. This one here says this. So basically it had these terms that said like they acknowledge that I'm leaving, but I can't work for any competitor for 5 years that lives within a 500-mile radius. That's literally all of California. If I would have signed that, I would have been completely out of a job in that field. And literally, I had 5 companies who wanted to hire me, who were their competitors. And I went to the highest bidder, and I was working with them. They never once asked me, "Oh, how much do you guys pay for this or that?" And they knew I was not. I just never signed it. I'm like, I'm not going to sign it. So of course they're like, "Oh, well then don't come back." But I'd already cleaned my desk out because I knew the guy was like that because he did that to my friend. And she's a marketing person, and I went to work with her, and she kind of gave me a heads up on how to handle it. Because I was kind of nervous. I was young. I was like 20. I didn't know. Yeah. No, people shouldn't. When a company doesn't respect the person, they're going to replace you in 5 seconds. So I mean, it's a personal choice on the notice. But I've noticed that lately with a lot of people that I know that have given notice, they get canned right on the spot. Yeah, they tell them not to come back. Does it seem like a lifetime ago or yesterday? I love that you have good memories of your experiences. It does seem like yesterday sometimes. I have a very good memory for the long term. The short term is not so great sometimes. But like, I have so many stories, like even about Rachel Perry. It's crazy. Yeah, like we took a road trip. We took a road trip to go to Condé Nast magazine launch. They had a beauty launch, and they were going to interview her, and they wanted to put her like on the cover of some beauty magazine. So we went to San Francisco. So we took a road trip. So I made us lunch so we could have some snacks, and I was driving her car, and she had a boat. She had like a Mercedes boat. It was a beast, but beautiful car. So we get gas. We're like an hour and a half, and she's like, I'm hungry. And we're having fun. We're listening to music. We're just talking about what kind of products that she should come out with. And so we're driving up the coast. I'm like, okay, I got to get gas. We're probably like 4 hours into it, and she's hungry. And I'm like, well, I made us some sandwiches. She's like, okay. I said, we'll pull over somewhere. Okay. So I go to pay to get gas, and I come out, and I look in the window because I'm getting the gas, and I look in the window, and I see, because the cooler had a thing on top where the sandwiches were in it, and I see the lid up like this, and I look, and the sandwiches are in the where the drinks are in the water. They're toast. And I was pissed because I spent all that time, and I'm like, what happened? You couldn't wait? Nope. So I said, all right, well, we're going out for lunch. We're going to go to this place in Sausalito. I just drove us all the way to San Francisco. We didn't eat nothing. She got some beef jerky. Or no, she got some beef jerky or something. I don't know what she ate. And then when we got there, she's like, I'm so hungry. And I'm like, oh my God, you ruined our lunch. And it was like really good sandwiches. So we get there and we went to Sausalito. She was a hoot. Yeah, I was like, whatever. I was mad for 5 seconds. Back on the road, turned the radio up. And yeah, we stayed there and we went to this seafood place. It was so good. It was right on the water there. We had fun. And then there was these guys like sitting there, like 5 guys, and they were just hanging out. She goes and interrupts them and wants to sit with them. I still remember the guy's name. He was a super gentleman. He owned the whole freaking town practically. Um, Anyway, Peter was his name. Peter, Mike, and I don't remember the other guys' names, but she's like, okay, we're going to take pictures. So here she is, and we're in the Sausalito. These guys were really nice, actually. They're like, why don't you just sit with us? Yeah, she had already pushed her way into that group. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it was a crack up. And then we like ate lunch and had cocktails with these guys. They bought a. I'm like, did you just try to get them to buy us food or what? She's like, no, they just look like nice guys. I'm like laughing. Yeah, and then we went along our way. We went to the magazine thing. It was at Hotel Nico in San Francisco. It's weird. I remember all the details. That was a cool hotel. That was a fun experience. And that San Francisco was so much different then than it is now. Yeah, it was cool memories. Like there's some more. Yeah. Oh, when she hired me, this is what's funny. It has changed a lot. When she hired me to work in her house, my friend Michelle, Michelle's family, Michelle got promoted to be the buyer, so she was going to go to the office, and then there was two other like part-time assistants. She's like, I don't need you anymore. I'm Dorothy. I got Dorothy. Yeah, sometimes she called me Dee, but mostly Dorothy. I got Dorothy. She can handle everything, and I did. And the woman had a binder in her house, and everything was alphabetized. And so, in case she couldn't find something, she would look in her log because she had like every archive of hers. Mandarin Orient. No, I don't think I've stayed there. Yeah, where's that one at? It's good, huh? Hey, Dambo, have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Oh, in the financial district? You lived in Santa Cruz and Berkeley back then? Yeah, it's so different now, huh? I mean, it's still great, but it's just there's a huge population of homeless people, and the Tenderloin's really bad. The Tenderloin is crazy. I went there um, probably like 7 years ago by myself to do some street photography. I can't imagine now by myself. Yeah, share some. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll have to look for them too. There. I have a box that's marked Rachel. Yeah, I got some plastics. No, I got some from her not he's a plastic surgeon, but he didn't do. I went with her to all that kind of stuff. I know it is very unfortunate. It is, but they're like when I took my kids for a little road trip, there's a lot of people like scoping us out, and I just felt like it was okay like if you're walking with a group, but like by yourself and stuff, it's not safe. But that's just like anywhere where there's a huge population. But there was a lot of like people looking to like kind of get you, and I don't mean like grab you. I mean more like somebody on a lookout. Somebody, it's kind of like sketchy. And then we went with my husband. My husband's like, "Oh my gosh, it's crazy here." And we were down at the mall. We were actually at the mall. I was at the mall with my kids, and they wanted to go like shop. Did she like to go out partying at night, or oh, you know what else she did? I forgot. Did she like? She liked to be home. She felt, the woman was amazing. She had a big heart, but she was a lonely person. She had no children, no husband. She'd been married a couple times. She had a brother that lived like in Indonesia. And I remember one year, like she loved my family, like my mom, she loved. We would invite her, like, you want to come to our house for Christmas? Come over so you don't have to be alone. And she came over to our house, to my mom's house, and had Christmas with us. That was really nice. And then she went home and probably was sad about it. But she also liked her freedom. She liked the quiet. She had her, what, 4 or 5 cats. Paco was her orange cat. He's on her back cover of her book. But when I worked for her, it was like, I remember it was that after Christmas when she went home, I didn't know what she did. So, because I was off for like a week, she gave me a week off paid. And so, I came back in the office like a week and a half later, I think it was, because she would tell me, just tell the office you worked, but you could have it off. They'll pay you. Like she didn't care. And so I would call her and check in with her, and then she wouldn't let me get off the phone. Or if I didn't like answer the phone, she would call me 100 times till I answered it because I had a cell phone. She would call me 100 times. And then I said, okay, if you're going to call me after my hours, then you're going to pay me for 24 hours service. And then you could call me whenever you want. And she said, okay. And then I got my salary like quadrupled because she could call me whenever she wanted. And if the phone rang, I answered it. Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, right? You want me at your beck and call, then you have to pay for it. And I learned that young with her. But I wasn't like taking advantage of her. But she did love to go out to a restaurant. She did love to go to a restaurant. We went to so many restaurants. And her friend was like a fashion designer and he made clothes for her. But I want to go back to the Christmas. Okay, so her she had a bookkeeper that ran the company books. Seriously, so ran the company books and calls me at the house, and I would answer. The company name, Rachel Perry, and how can I help you? And so it was the bookkeeper lady, and she says, do you know anything about this 30-hour phone call? I said, what, when, where, how? No, I don't. She said, I have a phone bill for $2,900. And she gives me the phone number, and it says Psychic Friends Network. And she had spent Christmas Eve up through the next 24 hours on the phone getting a psychic reading. Isn't that sad? Yeah, it was whatever. It was like $3,000. Yeah, I said, well, just pay the bill. That's whatever she does is none of your business. Yeah, that's what she did. That was her gift to herself. Yeah. Yeah, she called Psychic Friends Network. And then she said, who was that on the phone? Because she had gotten up. She'd been up. We'd been working. You remember it was like $4.99 a minute, $3.99 a minute, whatever it was. And she was on it for 20 plus hours. So what she probably did is called and talked to them for like 2 hours and said, hold on, I'm going to go make a Coke, a chocolate Coke. Put the phone down. Went in the kitchen for like 40 minutes. They're still on hold. Came back in. No, she didn't forget. She just put them on hold. Mm-hmm. And then said, I'm going to go make a Coke. I'll be back. So she made a concoction with Diet Coke and hot chocolate. Ugh, it's gross. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. But I just told the accountant, what she does is her business, and that's a business expense. She needed to have her own retreat, so just pay it. She goes, what do you mean pay it? And I go, it's her, you don't question the boss. Okay, I'll talk to her about it. Come on. I know, really. Yeah, so they paid the bill. And then the accountant called the phone company and blocked any 900. My boss, oh, she was pissed. She almost got fired over. I told her not to question it because I knew how she was. Yeah. But she wasn't like mean. She just was like, no, this is my business. You're not. Yep. Yeah, she was a trip. She was fun though. She was like fun. I never saw her get angry or like super pissed off. Maybe at me like a couple of times when I wouldn't do what she wanted. Because when she wanted me to do something, I was like, But I would literally be gone all the time running errands. And then when I didn't answer the phone, I think is when she got mad. And then when I finally answered, she's like, you're on call. I'll pay you, whatever it is. And that's when I had my salary raise. Yeah. Personal assistants make a lot of money. But they like have no life. I had no life. Especially when I started doing the you can call me when you want. Yeah, I literally didn't. But I didn't mind. Like, I loved hanging out with her, actually. Yeah, she was one night, her fashion guy, James, he was making her clothes, and so they were going to have like a try-on or what. I could not imagine if she found out about Whatnot, if she was living on Whatnot, she would spend tons of money on here. Oh my gosh, especially with the clothes. Yeah. Oh, no way, really? That's cool. Yeah, she was so freaking talented. I bet tons of it. I remember she took me out to dinner to Dan Tana's in Beverly Hills. Oh, it's Italian food. And we were sitting in a booth, and like it was kind of like my first experience like as an adult going to kind of like a LA type fancy restaurant. Tons of stars walked in. And then in the booth, she was kind of nosy too. In the booth next to us was this young girl, and we heard the guy talking, and she was singing to the guy. Actually, there's two people there. And she was singing. You could hear her voice. And so Rachel heard it because she's a singer. She has that gold record. She leaned over the booth, and she says, oh, are you a musician? Like she was like getting in on their business. And she said, yeah, I'm up and coming. You know who the girl was? It was Christina Aguilera. I wish I had a camera. Like she was tiny. Yeah, it was Christina Aguilera. I don't know who the guys were. I don't know if they were producers or what. Welcome in, friends. We're just kind of shooting the breeze. Yeah. And and then there was like another time cuz she did she wrote that song Fine Fine Day uh and Roberta Flack's people they bought it. And so I met her, she came to her house, but she had already done that in the 70s. But she came to her house cuz she was writing more music. Mhm. It was like a hi, nice to meet you, and that was it. When I was a personal assistant is when I got so sick with shingles that I became chronic. It was a crazy way to live here. Oh yeah. And then after I left her, I started getting a lot of personal assistant jobs. I worked for the other person, which was really a crazy experience. And then you just see how, like, Rachel was cool. She wasn't stuck up. She was rich, but she wasn't like filthy rich and obnoxious. She was a good person. She was a total tree hugger. And when I said earlier she's a free radical, if you know about skincare and cosmetics, uh, free radicals like a pun in there because we're all fighting off the free radicals, right? But she really was. And she was a really, really great person who was just like all of us. We have issues, we have struggles, and all the things, right? Oh, how crazy. And then after her, I went to work for that person who I have the non compete, the NDA where I can't talk about anything. And then I started working in fire restoration. And I would go to these homes, famous people's homes. Like I went to Kenny G's house. They offered me a freaking job at their house. Jill was his assistant. And I only seen him like once or twice, but it was super quick. No, the menorah tip fell over in their house and it burned their whole living room. So their whole house, well, part of their house, because they had a nice house on Benedict Canyon, it got smoke all over it. So we had to go in and like pack it out, clean the clothes, clean the knickknacks, and pack up things so they can go in and do construction. Yeah, so it wasn't no wildfire. It was just a freak accident. I think one of the candles like fell over into a basket of magazines or music notes or something. I don't really remember. I just know the whole living room was gone. Yeah, and then when you went into their house, there was like a kitchen, and then they had like a central room, and there was like a staircase here and a staircase here going, and it was like a regular house. It wasn't like all crazy mansion, but it was a really cool house. Yeah, things like that happen. And then I after that I went to a couple of other people. I went to some crazy like famous people's houses. You know who John Peters is? I'll never tell. She was. Oh God, why'd you have to ask me that? You just gave me a visual of what she used to do. Never mind. Just put it this way: I seen everything. You sent me a pic. Okay, hang on. I seen everything on that woman. Oh, hello. How are you? Yeah. No, she wasn't. Melinda. When you forget about something. I mean, you don't forget about them. You just don't think about them. And someone says something, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah. I'll tell it. I don't care. Wait, I gotta see this. Yep, yep. I love that flyer. That is one of my favorites of her actually. That's really old packaging. This is like probably this ad of her with her products is probably early 80s, late 70s. That looks like her first packaging there. Yeah. And her line ended up expanding to 19 SKUs. Mm-hmm. She was a good looking woman. You guys want to see what she looks like if you didn't know? I might have a picture on my phone of her. I have like some, I don't know if I actually have a picture of her on here. It might be, I know it's on my other computer. Let's see. She was clever with her names. She was on QVC and everything. Let's see if I just search her name. There's like a young VJ that's Rachel Perry, but it's obviously not her. Yeah. This is the picture actually that this is her book actually. Let's see if I can open it. Harry Langdon, he's a famous celebrity photographer. I'm gonna put it here. That's her. You can pinch and zoom. That's the cover of her book, but that cover is kind of old and really good light. But Harry Langdon's like super famous celebrity photographer. He took that picture of her. The picture that well, she had two of them. She had reversed the. She's actually the inventor of facial exercise, but people have stole her technique. This is her original book. It's called "Reverse the Aging Process of Your Face." It works 100%. That's the original cover of the book with her when she was younger. Actually, I don't know if that's her. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's her. She is hot. Look at her. She's good looking. Can't really see her that good there. No, she was good looking. Yeah. See the hair's red? She really was a redhead. I was just teasing. Yeah, there's not too many images on here, but I have a whole database of her pictures. But this is what Vintage Chick just showed me. This was like a sales flyer. And she always had like crazy colors. Yeah, so that's her. Imagine if her career had started at the beginning of the internet. She was like such a hippie. She was hippy dippy, man. She was. She was cool. She just was good. And then our products, when I worked for her, we redesigned the products. So they ended up looking like, you saw right here what they look like. They're kind of like this. They're very colorful. And then she actually had a blind graphic designer create her packaging. His name was Eric B. He's actually quite known. And Eric B, I think he lives in Spain now. But after I went to work for her, we changed the packaging a couple of times. What's up, Mama Z? How you doing? You ready for tomorrow? Or today? And then the packaging ended up looking like this later on. So the top had foil on it. Yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait. Yeah, her products were so good. I'm so sad they're gone, but I know where they can get made because I have the formula. I have the formulas for them. I just need like $5 million. Let's go. Really, she had the best. What is this shit? Hold on, I just found somebody posted something. I never seen that. Oh, this isn't her. Somebody just tagged her name on it. She was really famous for these products. Do you guys remember Lip Lovers? I know I should, huh? Me and Michelle could run the company. No, she was, maybe. She's very specific. Lip Lovers used to be in every store. Their lip gloss, they were amazing. Yeah, the Lip Lovers were the best. Yeah, this is what really her first product was. Sea Kelp. That was the bomb. I'm sad I can't get that product. I'm sad I can't get that product. It literally was an amazing facial scrub. And it smelled so good. Yeah. Yeah, she had great products. Oh yeah, I forgot. And she had makeup too. This was like her OG logo. I forgot about. Oh, there it is. I'm looking through my her original packaging looked like this. Hold on. Why won't it open up? Her original packaging looked like this. Isn't that beautiful? Super colorful, very soft. But she used to have makeup. People resell it. Like I look all the time on Whatnot to see if anybody remember G, your hair smells. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah. So, anyways, that was pretty cool. There was somebody trying to copy her products and her logo and everything, and it made me sick. But I'm just waiting to see what they do with it if they come out with the product. I don't know that they will. I was seeing if the display, I don't see the display. I designed a display for the lip lovers, and she used to have a real wide display, and there was like nine lip lovers in it, and it took up a lot of counter space, and the stores didn't like it. So I redesigned it, and it went in every CVS across the United States. Used to put lemon before going to the beach, though. Yeah. And that's how I learned about product development and stuff because of her. And I love cosmetics. Yeah, she had some really great products. It's sad that she's gone. This was my favorite product ever. Calendula cucumber. It was the oil-free facial moisturizer. My mom still has one. And she's been out of business for like I'm not allowed to tell. Well, sh I would say she was probably ish. I'm trying to think if she was because it's been 5 years. No, it's been more. I think she died in 2016. It's going to be 10 years. Yeah. Hey Stacy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in everybody. Hello. We're just kind of hanging out chatting here. Welcome in. Telling some stories. Yeah, she is that what you found? 49. I think she was born before 49. That is not her age. Yeah. That's not her. No, she's born 38. I had to think about it because she's born a little bit before my mom. But she died in, I think 26. It was no, not 2016. Yeah, 2016 she died. Yeah. How was your show? Did you have a good show? I hope you had a good show. That's okay. Stacy, I hope you had a good show. Thanks for rating. I was just telling the story about my very favorite boss I ever worked for. So far, right? And she was this pioneer of natural skincare, really. Um, it's kind of sad. Someone that contributed so much to natural skincare, so much to beauty, was an innovator on so many levels and ways and things that all she got was a simple write up at a magazine. Like she should have been on the cover of one of the beauty magazines. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Vintage Chick. That was totally cool of you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she this story time. Yes, somebody wrote up, I mean, literally like 5 paragraphs. And actually the guy that wrote it was a really good friend of hers. Yeah, really nice guy. She used to work for Cody. That's how she actually started. But the guy that wrote about her, very nice man. Yeah, look, she started in cosmetics at 15 years old, started her own company in 1977. And then when I worked for her, we started doing Rachel's Radiant Light Color Therapy, where she used her cosmetics and skincare and colors with light. Yeah, with fragrance, with light. It was a big deal. It was like nobody was doing that. She was the inventor of it. Yeah. She got so many awards. I forgot. She got Entrepreneurial Magazine. She was the very first woman on the cover of their very first magazine. She was on the inaugural issue. Yep. Yeah, she was truly a visionary in the field of natural skincare. She was a pioneer. Yep. You remember that brand? Yeah, she was pretty cool. It's crazy if you go look like on eBay. There's some Rachel Perry stuff. People are selling like lip lovers for like $100. It's because you can't get it anymore. I mean, I wouldn't buy it. It's so old now that I mean, it's probably fine, but it's pretty old to be using product on your face, on your mouth. Somebody was selling her like she had like an under eye cream that was in a tiny little pod. It's so good. But like after a year, the shelf life is history. So people were selling that for like $150. I know. It's crazy. I had so much stuff. I had so much stuff. It's crazy people will pay it, but you like can't sell cosmetics that old. I mean, you can, but my mom has a couple under her sink still, and I was like, you know, I was laugh at that. She had this cream. It was, I think it was lecithin aloe, and it was like a moisturizer. And I used to shave my legs with it when I was young. My legs were like, you know how your leg, you put so much moisture on your legs are shiny? It was so good. And I could still smell it when I mention it. It was so good. I actually, the lab that makes it for her, I know the chemist. And so I called her up and I was like, hey, can I get a sample of Rachel's? And she's like, yeah, what do you want? It'll be a few weeks because it's a special batch. Yeah. She sent it to me. Oh, it's so good. Oh, bee pollen jojoba. She used to have this product and she gave it to me. I remember, oh, when I got the job, I forgot this part. She had her own shopping bags and they were kind of like the design of that picture. And so when I went to her house, that was the interview, and she says, my brother took me in the back and said, go fill the bag up. I go, what? And so when she took me back there, she had like a small pantry, but it was full of her shit. All her cosmetics in the package. And like not one or two of each. It was like a store. So she grabbed the bag. She said, you got to try my products. If you're going to work for me, you got to know everything about it. So she gave me like this booklet and it was like every feature and benefit about her stuff, all the ingredients. Yeah. She gave me her book, but then she told me to bring the book back. She wanted it back, and that's when she wrote that I was a damn good friend, love Rachel and Paco, and then wrote a whole bunch of stuff in it. And then so she's like, okay, this is what kind you have combination skin. And then she gave me everything. And she goes, you know what, just let's get everything. So I went home with 2 bags full of stuff. Yeah. And then it was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, so yeah. So it's sad. I miss her. I do think about her. I have had dreams about her. You know how I told you guys about like my past ancestors coming to me in the dream to give me clues? Yeah. I can't really say what she told me, but it has to do with the new company that is starting up and copying her. And so I'm just going to wait on that. Yeah. I'm going to wait on that. I should do GoFundMe. I wonder if there's a lot of people that loved her brand. But the reason why she ended up going to business is because packaging. You got to buy boxes for the products. You got to buy a pod to put the product in. You got to pay the lab to fill it. You got to pay the lab to make it. You got to buy boxes to ship it. Then you got to pay for advertising. That's all a lot of money. She ended up owing too much. Yeah. You think no, Rachel came to me about that person before I even saw it. Even before I saw, yeah. Yeah, she told me to stop it. And the girl looks like her. She told me, you stop this. She looks like me. She's trying to say that, yeah, there's some other things anyways. Yeah. I don't know who the person is, but I do know now. Yeah, I don't think they're going to launch it because it's been a couple of years. If they do, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah. Because I don't know, don't know the chemist. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It was just really a trip. It's only an experience I think you can understand if you went through it. Like even I called Michelle up like the next day and I told her, she's like, you guys were close. There's a possibility it was her. I said, yeah, but that dream was, and she goes, what can we do? And I'm like, I don't know. We need $5 million. I mean, because things cost so much, you know? Yeah. Yeah, deja vu. It was weird. You believe in ghosts? I do. It was just, I mean, it was such a trip. Like it was literally, it was her coming and like tell me to do something. You have to stop this person. You're gonna come up and you're gonna find out they're trying to copy everything I did. And holy shit, like about 2 weeks later I did. I found it. It just happened. It just so I can't explain it. It's very trippy. And then as soon as I saw the thing and I saw the picture of the person, I was like, what? They're not. They're not going to be. And if I find out they're saying they're related to her or whatever, I will totally step in and interrupt that. Because I know everybody in her family. I literally know all her stuff. Yeah. And her brother already was like, I told her brother, because we email. And he's like, that's weird. Just let me know what I can do. Yeah. Thank you, Sue. Yeah. Life experience is so interesting. And how I got to where I am now is because of all these experiences. Like, when I worked for Rachel Perry, like she used to go do lectures in front of all these people, and then she'd bring me up on the damn stage in front of all these people. I'm like, do not do that. I will be your camera girl. I will film you. I do not want to be in front of, that was way back when. And yeah, Melinda, your puppet face. It's so cute. But you changed your picture again, huh? I think I've only seen you change it like one other time. Hello, Esmeralda. Hey, Filthy Slabs. What's going on? I like your logo. Yeah, she died March 13. It's going to be 9 years. I remember the last time I saw her. Yeah, she had that vein problem in her legs. I forgot what it's called. Embolism. It's a draft for the puppet and the make. Really? You're so talented like that. I love it. Hello, favorite stuff for you. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting. Welcome in. Pulmonary embolism, I think. Yeah. Yeah, she was very sick. But the last time I saw her was at Michelle had a baby, and me and her kind of had a tiny falling out because there was a reason why we did, but it was very short lived. But I was very mad at her because I was worried. You know, I wanted her not to be doing drugs, and I couldn't be around that anymore, and I wanted to go venture out to another opportunity. Yes, and so that's when I went to work for the guy that wanted to buy her company. Another cosmetic guy who turned out to be a total dick. Unfortunately, he did. He actually wasn't a dick. He was just like a perv. Yeah. Yeah. We have friends for season and friends for reasons. Have to make it. Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't like it's unhealthy. It was just, you know, you watch somebody do stuff day in and out. It's time to move on. Mm-hmm. And but the last time I saw her was at Michelle's baby shower. And we both hugged for like 10 minutes. Yeah, she was like, you're my best friend. I missed you. And I said, I missed you a lot too. She's doing really great right now, actually. It's not, she passed away. Yeah, she's probably way better because she was really suffering with that, the other vein thing. Yeah, she had pulmonary issues. But it was only like the last few years of her life, like last 5 or 6 years. Yeah. No. It's okay. It's okay. Probably. The whole time I worked there, she did. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. You would think somebody that, like, she didn't eat super healthy. I mean, actually, she did. I had to make her that damn, I forgot. Okay, so Carolina was her housekeeper. Yeah, deep vein thrombosis. That's what it was. What's up, Auntie Bananas? It was bad, but she had a Pilates lady, and she had the Pilates machine in her house. And so the Pilates lady, her name was Trish. We called her Trish to the dish because she was hot. She was a really beautiful lady, older lady, and she would come there and exercise her. Yeah, and she had like Her bedroom, so you walked in her bedroom, like every freaking color ever, like neon. And then she had her bed there with nightstands, big closet. And then there was like a big slider, and it had real nice sun coming in. And she had her Pilates machine there. So she would exercise her. She'd pay this chick to come in and do the Pilates for her. Because she wasn't, I couldn't see her going to a gym. Nope. So she had the money. She got the lady. It wasn't super crazy expensive. And she would come in twice a week. Then she was like, "You want to do some Pilates?" I'm like, "I don't even know what that is." And so I started doing that with her. And she'd be out on, she wouldn't really go out on her patio because there was no, it's hard. Yeah. Because like there was muscles I never did. Anyway, Trish the Dish would work her out. And then, so she stayed active that way. But like we used, because she lived in Beverly Hills, she'd tell me, "Hey, are you hungry?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of hungry." We weren't doing anything that day, but like literally hanging out, and she'd pay me. And so she goes, "You want to get Jerry's Deli?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she would phone it and I would go pick it up. And she would order like 2 or 3 salads because she'd order food for like the week. Yeah. And I remember I would get like pasta cob. It was so good. But she'd put like a pound of dressing on hers. Yeah. You know a personal trainer from Pasadena? They called Trish to this. I wonder if it's the same. Was she blonde? And she had kind of this. She's kind of like an older Michelle's Deals and freaking really good looking. And her husband's name was George. If you say yes, I'm not gonna be surprised. I don't know if they're still married. I bet they're still married. Trish the Dish. She wasn't from Pasadena though. Yeah, George was her husband. But she was much older than me, but she was a good looking lady and so cool, so nice. She was from Studio City though. Yeah, sure. I think her studio was across from Richard Simmons. Kind of like a raspy voice, yeah. Kind of a tall chick. Yeah. With like the perfect shape. I mean, like a really good shape because she worked out. She did Pilates. Yeah. Probably is her. Mm-hmm. I won't say what her last name is because, you know. She still has a studio. Oh, yeah, she still has a studio. I'm looking at it right now. Wait, what? Hold on. She still looks freaking amazing. Yeah, that is funny. I'm trying to figure out how young I think she is. She's probably 70. Yeah, because she's got to be 20 years older than me. Uh, but the woman was like incredible shape. She's actually one of the top Pilates trainers in the world. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Well, I would suppose. Yeah, gosh, she's been doing it. I always thought about dropping in her studio. I know Michelle, I think, talked to her not that long ago. I should. I'm gonna have to. Maybe I'll call her and see. Yeah, she looks freaking amazing. Well, I don't think she was from Pasadena. Let me see. Yeah, it's got to be the same person, I know. Yeah, she looks great. I just saw the picture of her on her Facebook. No, she didn't live in Pasadena. I know that. Yeah, she's a good looking lady too. Um, but she has a big studio now, I think. See where her studio is, LA. Yeah. But yeah, she used to train her 100 years ago. No, it's her studio. She's still around. But we nicknamed her that. That wasn't like the name. No way she would ever let that be her professional name. She was very professional. But like, I think, yeah, she's probably 70-ish. I think so. But still, how cool. Yeah, she's still around. Oh, I found her Instagram. Maybe I'll send her a message. Could be. Could be. Maybe not. She's opposite direction though. That I know, like Los Angeles. Yeah, but she's one of the like top in the country or the world actually. Yeah, she would train her. No, it was like the time that she would do it, big time popular. Big time popular. It was like huge way back then. And now it's even more so. But back then I think for like a lot of celebrities and them, they were really doing Pilates. And I think that's how Rachel found out about it. I don't really know how she found out. Yeah, I don't know how she found out about it. Then we start talking about whatnot, then we start talking about celebrities. Yeah, I can't believe it's gonna be 10 years next year. Wow, 9 years in a couple of days. You've never done it? I did it for a little bit. She had Trish do it. I was like, I never knew those muscles existed. It was hard. I was in much better shape when I worked for her. Oh, when I was younger, I worked for her, so I was like, that was 1998. So I was 20, what, 24? 24 years old? Yeah, about 24. I worked for her, 23, 24. And I remember I came into work. I hadn't been working for that long because Michelle was still at her house. She wasn't in the office. Yeah, exactly. And I came in that day and I had gotten my tongue pierced. And so it was just swollen. So I was drinking like shakes to make the swelling go down. And so she's like, "What's the matter?" My whole face was swollen. I said, "Oh, I got my tongue pierced." She's like, "Let me see it." So I showed her. It was like black and blue because it sometimes bruises. And she's like, "Are you crazy? Aren't you worried your taste?" I'm like, "No. You want to get yours done?" She wanted to get hers done. I was like, "It wasn't bad. It just hurt for a minute." Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, she wanted to get it. I'm like, "No, I'm not taking you. Let me see how mine heals." And mine healed fine. Yeah. She's like, "What can I get?" She was very nurturing like that. "Do you want anything? Do you want some ice water? Maybe some crushed ice?" Well, no, it was fine. It was just fun. A group of us went to get our ears pierced freshman year in college. Oh, no. How'd they come out? Are they not level? Are they not even? I think that's kind of the worst, huh? I went one night with some girlfriends when certain piercings were popular, and I was the designated driver, and they were all drunk. And they got the special kind of piercings, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Because I'm like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, you want to do it too?" "No, not at all. No desire. I already had my tongue done." I'm like, "No, that's good." They did do that. I couldn't believe it. Um, Ever go to Victor Sabino's for hair? No, I didn't, but I knew of it. Yeah, I've heard that too. I watched it and I was just like, "Oh, that's it." I mean, nobody complained, but they were sore the next day. Yeah, both, Melinda, both. Yeah. My one friend got a piercing right here. It's called the labre, I think, labret, and she got a piercing here. But she was a hairstylist, so when she would cut and blow dry, the hair would come up and get in it, and she would get infected all the time. Yeah, and I would not do that. And I never did that. Anyway, she had to take it out, and she had this big lump, like a keloid kind of. And I said, if you take lotion and you go like this and you massage it in a circular motion, it's gonna wake up and stimulate the skin. It's gonna heal. She does not have a scar there. The piercing artist told her, "Just take it out, put put a Band-Aid on it. She would have had a big scar, and I said, just massage it. It'll stimulate all of that, and it healed. There's nothing there. Same thing, like when I had a C-section, I did that. I barely have a scar because I massaged it like crazy. Because I learned that from Rachel Perry, yeah. Anytime you get a cut or a scar and you have it, once it heals, start massaging it circular motion because you're stimulating all of that. With lotion too. Yeah, vitamin C capsule, absolutely. Yeah, Melinda, I used to take her to you're losing weight, you don't know what to do, you don't want to say, it's kind of hard. It's all about your elasticity in your skin and how long it takes. I'm not even a fitness person, but I know from her the arm issue. Yeah, I don't know, look on YouTube. There are some fitness people that they have one way that works, like a certain way you lift the weights and things, but it's really your elasticity in your skin. Like some people have it where it just goes right back and some people don't. And if you lose weight real quick, you're going to have a lot of loose skin. It's just kind of hard. It is a journey. It is. I know. We don't know when we're young, like we should really take care of ourselves and try to stay in shape, try to not gain weight. And we're just living life, not stressing about it or worrying about it. And then, boop, we got to lose it because we want to, or we don't realize we gained it. Yeah, it is so much easier to maintain than lose. Yeah. Especially when you have like 50, 100 pounds to lose. And why is it always guys always can dump weight so quick? Have you noticed that? Yeah, I've gained, like myself, I've like gained a few pounds, probably, and more than a few, but in the last 10 years. Yeah, I look at some of the pictures and I'm like, damn, who's that? And you always look at pictures of yourself and you're just like, I was so young. I mean, I'm still young, but the baby face, you know? Yeah, the baby face and the baby waist. But you know, you can get back to that. It's just you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. Like my mom is 85. My mom looks pretty good. I mean, she's starting to look a little bit older now, you know. She hasn't been feeling good. But I mean, my mom has looked good her whole life. Always pretty much on the thinner side. Her mother, you know, I mean, they have a short, you get the brown spots. I'm starting to get them on the tops of my hands, but I put like lots of cream because usually you can see like on people's hands. Thank you, Sue. Make sure everybody's following Vintage Rocks Autism. She's amazing. She has amazing product. She does some real fun unboxing. You're late. You had a convertible in Denver? Yeah, from the sun, right? You know, I never used sunblock ever. I never used it. I had my own belief on it. Plus, I also worked for Rachel Perry, and we used to have conversations about SPF. Yeah, and I still believe that. But I don't use it. I use this other stuff, just a moisturizer, but I don't. You never did either. I didn't. I mean, I'm a product of 80s, 90s, and I would use baby oil with iodine. Your friend made, yeah, because there's, and also too in my makeup that I use, it has sunblock in it, but it's not as strong. It's like a SPF 8. Yeah, I would guess that it's an 8. I want to see if I have a picture of my mom. Oh, you were? My friend worked at one and I went one time, and after I went one time, I'm like, I'm not doing that again. And then after my sister-in-law got that bug thing in her skin from the dirty tanning bed, I was like, never. I told that story. You guys don't remember, maybe. Postmaster, my post office goes to the tanning booth, and she's going to say, what? to get her her color on. That's funny. Oh, here's my mom. I'll show you a picture of my mom. Oh wait, it's kind of blurry. This is an old picture. Tell the tanning beds. Are you sure? It's pretty gross. My sister-in-law like loves the sun. Like I used to tease her and tell her, when you get older, you're gonna look like a suitcase. You better put some sunblock on. She needed to because she's Irish, so she's very light. But yeah, I told her, you're gonna, and gorgeous. And I tell her that. So, anyways, so she's like, oh, I like to go to the tanning salon so I don't burn. I'll just start getting my way to toasty, you know? And I'm like, okay. So she's going to the tanning salon. And then, like a week or two after she starts going, and she probably went when she was a lot younger, but she's always very fit, always going to, taking care of herself. So all of a sudden she starts feeling sick and she's itchy. Oh, God, it was so bad. And so she has all these sores all over like legs and arms. And it's like a rash, but there's bumps. And so she goes to the doctor. I mean, it was getting bad. They were like hatching out of her. Oh, that's good. Yeah. And so she goes to the doctor. Turns out that the doctor says you have like, I forgot what it's called, but basically somebody who was in the tanning bed before her, the tanning place didn't really clean it good. And whatever they got the parasite, so it came out of the skin. So little bugs. And it was painful. And I don't think it was scabies. It was this bug thing. Is that what it's called? Scabies? She never said that. But it was some kind of infection. It lasted about a month and then it was gone. But yeah, because they don't clean the beds sometimes like they should. She was very sick. Scabies for sure. I feel like that wasn't what they called it. It was called something else. It was called yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it was just literally like tanning bed bugs. Oh, maybe it is scabies, huh? Yeah, that's I don't know. But anyway, she had something. Ugh, it was bad. And it smelled. It was just basically from them not cleaning the tanning bed out. And the person before her had whatever it was. Yeah, she had to put a cream. So that's probably, you're probably right. Probably is scabies. I just don't remember her saying that. Yeah, I never had an issue with the sun until last year. I need to avoid it now. I found out I had. Oh, really? Oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, we have to take care of our skin for sure. I know my arms have a lot of sun damage on them, and I try to do lots of the creams, but from driving in the car and having your arm up, yeah. I always tell my daughter I buy her moisturizer that doesn't have all the chemical. I'm like, put this on every day under your makeup. So I've taught her how to use like the base, moisturizer base, and everything, so she protects her face. I said face, neck, and also when you wear glasses, the sun reflects on the glass, and you can get the damage here. I have a couple of spots, yeah, or on my neck and stuff. I have some spots, but I always have the. I don't put extra sunblock, but I already have it in my makeup, and I think it's 8, but you really need 15. And I try to explain to her that it only lasts for so long. Yeah, snow, anything like that. Snow, the wind, um, not the wind. I'm still looking for that picture of my mom. Yeah, I'm just more like I'm the color I am. I don't need to tan myself to be darker. If I'm in the sun and I'm at the beach, then I'm gonna get a suntan because I'm there. But I'm not gonna go out of my way tanning. I'm not gonna lay in my backyard till I get, to be a different color. But some people like that. That's fine. I don't know. I just don't. My mom, my sister, she gets real dark. Yeah, she would be the beach tanner, but not like she used to be. I don't think. I'm seeing if I have that pic of my mom. I want to show you guys. Oh, it's not going to be in there. It's going to be in here. Yeah, nobody's going to see me in a bikini, you say, huh? Hello, friends. What's going on, everybody, in the middle of the night? Here we are. Oh my gosh, girl, you got to go to bed. Are you going straight to work? Oh no. Oh my gosh, you better make a huge ass coffee. You worked at a deli in the 70s that had a cloth hand tow. Oh gosh, good thing you didn't. That would suck. You slept 8 to 4 a.m. Yeah, that will do it. Yeah. I wanted to take a nap and I couldn't. I was actually watching Brooke and I'm like, I'm so tired. And my husband goes, you better take a nap. It's 7:40. Do you want me to wake you up? Because last time I like slept right till up to my show. And I go, no, I'm just going to stay awake. And I made a cup of coffee. And I was like, I was up. Yeah. Hello, friends who just popped in. We're just kind of having a chat. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'll go to bed. I usually go to bed like 3 o'clock every day. 3, 4 o'clock. It depends. And then I get up at 6:30, take my kids to school. I have to get some rest. You guys, listen, bookmark Mama Z. I'm going to be on her show today at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Bookmark her show. It's called 20 Weird Questions. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Or maybe even weirder. I said maybe I won't tell the truth. I'll just make a bunch of shit up. Yeah, I told her I would do that. It's at 2:15. I'm going to go live and then we're going to raid into her show. So 2:30 Pacific time, which is what, 5:30 her time because she's East Coast, I think. Yeah. It's going to be like 30 minutes because I got to literally do that and then go pick my kiddos up. You were test baking a cake for your soon-to-be daughter-in-law? Oh, gosh. Limoncello. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, lemon. Yum. Oh, butter. Oh, that sounds good. I'll take a piece. How was it? Came out good, probably. It sounds good. I was looking for that. Why can't I find that picture? Oh, because it's on Shitterfly. It came out pretty good. I bet. I love cake. I know. Why are carbs a thing? Why do we have to, right? What's your favorite pastry? Let's see if it's in albums. I used to have a folder of my mom. I can't find it. I was trying to find that picture of my mom when she looks like Sophia Loren. But I can't seem to find it. My son is making her an Italian dinner. Oh, that's cute. Oh, banana cream pie is so good. Yeah, I could go for some of that right now. Oh, I wish I could show you guys this folder, but it has some people's kids' pictures from the school, so I can't. Strawberry shortcake's your jam. Nice. Welcome in, friends. I'm seeing if I have that. I wish I had it. Yeah, banana cream pie is pretty good. I don't have the picture of her where she looks like Sophia Loren when she's young. That's on my other thing. But I showed you guys my mom before. Gosh, these pictures are so old. This is my mom right here and me. This is me and my mom. This is 2019. I look way different. You guys want to see? I think I look the same, but I do look different. Yeah, I do. I do look way thinner. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah, same smile too. So mama's 80 years old. Yeah, my mom's 80 years old right there. Yeah, I I don't really actually, but we have the same mouth. I actually look like my dad's side of the family. Actually, yeah, I look like my dad's side. But we have that same smile and butthole chin. Um, I have all that in my mom. You should. I wish I had the Sophia Loren picture on my damn phone. Yeah, when she was younger. Thank you. And she's sassy as you know what ever. Yeah, all these are like mostly kind of pandemic-y pictures. Yeah, yeah. I just saw her on my birthday. Oh my gosh, I wanted to find that Sophia Loren picture. Damn it. Oh, here's my mom at my wedding. Actually, she looks really good right here. And she had that. She could wear that short hair. She has nice skin. Yeah. I mean, for let's see, that was almost 20 years ago. Yeah, I love that picture of her. It's like one of my favorites. This is my favorite picture of my mom, actually. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. This should be hanging up in a bar somewhere. I have to print this. I actually have a print of it, but I want to print it. I took her on a business trip. It was a cruise. And so the company paid for my mom. They loved her. Everybody loves my mom. And they paid for her to go on the trip. And so we had a really nice trip. It was like a 5 day cruise. And so when we docked in Cozumel, we went down and had drinks and oh my God, we drank so many cocktails. And there she was smoking her cigarette because she smoked back then. This was like 2005 or 6, I think. No way. I remember you kind of telling me about something like that. Yeah, I love that. I really wish I could find that Sophia Loren one because it does resemble her. Yeah, it was fun. My mom likes to party. She literally parties. I mean, she's a pretty happy person. Yeah, she likes to party. She likes to party. She's what I don't know. She's my mom, so I'll gush about her, but she's pretty much what I call like a good person. Loves everybody. Yeah. But she can be a pain in the ass too. I tell her that. As she gotten older, she's a little pain in the butt, but she's my mom. I love her. Yeah. 85. She'll be 86 actually in like a couple of months. Oh yeah. But I tell her, you can be a pain in the ass. Come on now. And then she laughs. My sister too now, she'll tell her. Wow, it's crazy to see like you look at pictures like your parents or yourself, how time has just slipped by and they age. Like my mom I know is not going to be here forever for sure. I don't. I am. Um yeah, you see why? Yes. Dream captured the videos I have of my mom. I die laughing when I watch them. My sister's still on here. She came in here earlier. Yeah, she came in for a minute. She probably swiped right out because I was telling a story. She don't like talk. No, she does. She's funny. Yeah, she's on here. She left because she got a job, and then the job was only like a seasonal thing, and so now she's just getting back into whatnot and selling. Yeah, my mom has some good stories too, but like as she's aged, she forgets them. But yeah, no, I'm going to be going there probably every week. Sometimes it's hard, I don't want to let the time go, but I have some commitments, so it makes it even harder. Yeah, she usually does. I don't know what she's doing, like 10:30 in the morning, her shows. My sister has my stuff for sale 63. I don't want to tag her because she'll probably wake up. Yeah, no, for sure. Because time flies. And then one day they're just not here. And then you wish you had that hug. But like I told you, I have literally a lot of birthday voicemails because I always made her leave a message first when she would call me on my birthday. What's up, Bonnie? How are you? I know. All good memory. I mean, all good memories, but you go through all kinds of stuff in life. But I think when I got this new phone, I just moved some of the pictures. Man, I look so different. Isn't it crazy? Do you guys ever look at your absolutely. You're with your mom every day? That's awesome. What a gift. Yeah. And if you're not with your mom, I'm sorry if, you're not with her because she's passed or not a good situation, but if you have the chance, make a call. You take care. I remember that before. Wow, I was thinner. Look, I was a lot thinner. Oh, I should show the beach picture. Yeah, my hair was super thick right there and healthy. I had different glasses. I don't know what year that was. Yeah, that I love that picture. I have a picture of all my siblings, but my brothers would not want to be on the internet, so I won't show that one. They would be kind of pissed. No, but you know who's in my photo album? Michelle Steele's. I think it's because when I took like a clip, I downloaded it on my phone and it's literally on my phone. That's funny. You know how it shows the faces if you have an iPhone, and then it has a list of people. I got Non Stifler's mom. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I got some random like kids from my kids' school because I think they're in a group picture. Oh, that's funny. Well, I think your mom is 80. She has so many great stories that you should record her and put it on YouTube and then unpublish it. So you have the channel, and then if you want to share it, then you share it. If not, you have a ton of Brooke making funny faces because we were changing. Oh, remember that? I only did that one time. Michelle's funny. I think I'm like when the power went out. I have so many screen clips. I have to download the new ones of her. I was trying to see if there's any others. Oh, I have Live in Bliss in here. Yeah, whenever I took like a screen grab, it just would grab OMGYG. Yeah. I have Hodge in here. And you know what it says on Hodge's thing? It says TikTok superstar. That's the name of I named her that. Oh, the past shows. How do you guys are upset about that? Yeah. I actually have this. Look at Hodge. Hodge, I know you're watching. Look. She was live on TikTok, and so I sent her some sunglasses. Isn't that great? She's gonna want that. I should send it to her. I know, I love it too. Yeah, she would love it. And I always make videos. I would screen record. I have a picture with her somewhere. Or like she's crazy in a fun way. She's one of my friends, so I have a lot. You have too many of them, and oh gosh. Don't even get me started on Stiffy. I have a lot. I have a lot. I have a lot. I have thousands. Oh, I have 21 on my phone. Not too many. But I have a bunch of clips. And all the characters. Do you remember this character? Do you remember that character she was? Oh my gosh. I can't play it. Yeah. I think it was like a pop up. It was a pop up. Look at the character. I should send it to her and go, do you remember this character? It was hysterical. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. There's a video clip I took of her, and she pulls out her guitar because she can sing so good, right? She's got her guitar, and then she's like, "Yeah, I got this guitar. Her mom bought it for her, I think, or maybe she thrifted it. Who knows?" And then you think she's going to sing and play, and she goes, I really can't play. And she puts it down. Oh, man. She says the funniest shit. She's OG on this app. Yeah, so I have a lot of her. Uh, let's see. Michelle's deals. OMG. What is OMGYG? Oh, I have a video of OMGYG selling Mr. and Mrs. champagne glasses on uh, Voltage Electronics. She does. She always does. You guys remember that when OMGYG was on? I have a clip of her twerking. Yeah, I have a clip of her twerking. That's it on my phone. I don't really have a ton of people from Whatnot, like in this part of my phone. Oh, and Sister's Vintage Becca. I have a lot of clips of her. You remember her? Where she let's see. Where I always got her to drink out of some weird thing. Yeah, I got her to drink out of a doll head once that was full of gross stuff. Yeah, do you remember her? Sisters Vintage, Becca? The funniest. I haven't seen her in a long time. Hello, friends. Yeah, I got her to drink some weird shit. She drank beer. And then, oh, here's the doll head. Look. Let's see if I can get it. Look at the doll head on this thing. See that gross doll head right there? She poured her beer in there and drank it. I said, hey, can you drink some beer out of that doll head? And she did. Yeah. I have a box of stuff I need to send her, but she hasn't been doing shows. She's busy. Yeah, Sisters Vintage. She has great stuff. But they have a store. Oh, yeah, here she is drinking the doll head. I think she got sick. I think she got sick. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Yeah, anyways. That was August 23. August 26, 2023. You can't sleep. I hate that. Time is flying. Look at that. That was August 2023. Well, she hasn't done a show in like about a year now. It would, yeah, totally. That's what I said. And her family is like there, so they get some snacks. They all drink and have fun, and so you don't see the family, but she's on camera and she's loving every minute of it, and she's a bust up, and there's a lot of fucks, and so she's like doing the show, and then her mom's on her phone so she can like see the chat, and I'm like, hey, don't you have a drink out of that doll head? And our mom's like, D, it's dirty. I'm like, the booze will kill anything. She'll be fine. Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, her shows were great. She would do them on Saturdays at like 5 o'clock, 5:02 or something. And she'd be on for a couple hours. And their shop was like in this old store. And upstairs was like a museum. And it was like kind of haunted. At least they would say it is. And one night they went up to the museum and there's no electricity up there. It's only open in the daytime. And oh my gosh. Her son was like hiding and did a jump scare. I knew it was coming. Everybody got scared. It was pretty funny. Hey, crazy bee lady. Lay in bed, can't sleep. I thought I would get some info. What are you going to get? Thermal printer? Is that what you need to get? Yeah. I put a bunch on my website to show other ones. There's like 4 different ones that are all like, I mean, I don't sell them on there, but just to show the different info. You can check it out if you want. It's on my website, but I'll put it there. Yeah, I put there, but there's also like other stuff too, like templates for USPS. You're welcome. Check it out. It's under the products page. It should be right at the top. Yeah. Some of the products that I use, sometimes you can find them here on Whatnot too. Occasionally I will think of a seller and realize I haven't seen him. Yeah. I feel like because there's so many new people now on Whatnot that you miss out on seeing some people. Plus, a lot of people have left. They've taken a break. They've gone back to listing on the Bay or wherever else. Yeah, people have to figure out what works for them, you know. Or people took different jobs, or they got kids. Yeah, and they're doing all those things. Yeah. Oh, wait. Fun fact, he has been streaming for a few hours now and still answering your questions. Am I supposed to be whispering? Should I do that? I didn't last very long. Natural state of high. I failed. I didn't even make it a plan. Whisper Wednesday is just what it's been called for 3 years. Do you want me to whisper? I can whisper my whole stream. Actually, one time, I titled my show, Can I Whisper This Entire Stream? And then I got a bunch of people to come in, and they were like, don't whisper, we hate it. And I was like, what? You don't like it? Well, too damn bad. I'm going to do it for like 2 hours now. And so then I told the story about Tina, who was tweaking, driving a Toyota. Yeah, that will make somebody go to sleep. Oh no, Karen in the Kia. So there was this chick named Karen, and she drove a Kia, and they were driving down by the cliff. Yeah, no, I told that story too. And then they were going and going and going, and then they crashed. Everything was like a K or a C. Then they crashed, but they were hungry, so they grabbed Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, it was like this whole thing. And then they wanted to go thrifting, so they had to wait because their Kia was crashed. They had to get a Chrysler, and she couldn't find her friend, so she decided to. I forgot the rest of it, but it was funny. But I whispered that whole stream. My old streams used to be Whisper Wednesdays. Yeah, just so do you remember? I always did some weird shit ass story. And then, 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 Wednesdays was my co-host. Karen in the Corolla at Krispy Kreme switched to the Chrysler. It's a true story. And then Vanna Wright showed up. This is Vanna Wright, my co-host. That's my co-host. Yeah, a lot of weird shit happens here. I'm gonna look in your soul now. Her body didn't make the cut. Nope. 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 Imagine me doing that and then doing this. See, I have the blue lights on. You can't. Yeah. Shirley Temple. And then I shake it. You laugh too hard. Yeah, Vanna Wright. They named her Vanna Wright. No, there's no tsunami. That's horseshit. Come on. We're not gonna get a tsunami. Yeah. Maybe a tornado. We're supposed to get little tornado. I have a meeting with peeps on the East Coast in 3 hours. If I go to sleep, don't go to sleep. Don't do it. Drink a bunch of coffee. Too late. Greg will wake you up. Yeah, so I'll say Shirley Temple. Yeah, sometimes I would do this. I miss those nights. They were fun. We do mystery drawers. You gotta do weird shit in your streams. People crack up. You gotta have fun. It's the local Whatnot news. Oh, I forget I'm on this other lens. I can't make it go close. No, it's not. I know. It lays down. Oh, look, its eyes look so creepy. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, that one can go over there. No, not creepy at all. No, not creepy. I got a new ring. You see it? Zoom in. That's the worst. You know what? That's the worst when you're up and then you're tired, but you're not tired. It's super hard. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna do a poll right now. Let's see. You guys are funny. Oh, cake. Did it work? It's balloons. No, I don't want that. I want that. Oh, I want that. Watch. It doesn't pick it up sometimes. Oh, laser show. Yeah, laser show. Yeah, I've got a pull up here for you guys. I'm just curious. Yeah, because when I asked, some people are like, I hate it. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there, and sometimes there's a lot of off-brand printers, and you're wasting your money. Yeah, I'm glad. Cool. I use the Rollo, but I have another one still in the box. Polano, I think it is. And it was like about 80 bucks. I wanted to have a second one for my shed. Oh, I'm supposed to whisper. See? And I don't, my feelings aren't hurt if people don't like it. Sometimes I'll just do it anyways. Yeah, I'll mess around. Because Karen in her Kia was driving along the shore and she crashed. Your guy says you talk to ghosts in your sleep? No way. You make no... Melinda, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Am I on the big TV? Am I on the big TV still? Are you on your phone? Be a Kind Human used to tell me, you're on our big screen TV. Have you been doing any soaks, or is it too cold? I want to know more about this tsunami. Dan Bose got me panicked. I mean, I'm real far away from the coast. Let me look. I think we're not, I don't think so. Hey friends, just popping in. We're just screwing around chatting. I put a poll in. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. Who likes the whispers? If you don't, that's okay. Too bad. You're lost. Welcome in. When he tries to wake up, really? What's up, sweet Kentucky Peaches? How are you? I'm spending money while trying to sleep. Love this site. Just for security camera so I can watch on my sister's shit. Oh, isn't it great to have those kind of tools, though? Good morning, Georgia Lovebug. How you doing? It's great to have that, but yeah. I'm spending money while trying to sleep. That's like a t-shirt. On whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, dementia sucks. I got technology for the win. I'm good. Thank you very much. Getting a little crazy, but, I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what time. What did I say? It's 3:11. It's 3:11. It did. We didn't have that when my grandfather had dementia. Oh, so you need to see her, yeah. My brother put one of those in my mom's living room because she was falling a little bit. And then I told my mom she was changing in her room, and you could, because her room is like part of the living room, but nobody messes with her. And so she just changed her shirt in there. And I said, the boys could see you on the camera. She's like, what? Yeah. But it wasn't an issue because they didn't really check. They would call her first because they could call on it. And then if she said, then they could see the camera to check on her. But they wouldn't. My one brother who would look at it just to make sure she's okay, because she kind of didn't take her, she forgot to take her diabetes medication or insulin. And so she I don't know what the hell she did, to be honest, but she was taking like gabapentin, and it messes you up. So it kind of put her in a diabetic coma. Thankfully she was okay. Hello, Patty Mom. Hey, Funko Dad, what's up? Yeah, this was a couple years ago. It was pretty scary. But it happens. You have to have a caregiver and stuff. I don't know which one you got. I mean, there's a possibility you could do that, but not all of them do that. My brother, I don't know which one he got. But I know that he could talk to her through it. Maybe it was a ring. Maybe it was a ring camera, I think, maybe. I'm not sure, though. It could have been a ring. Not like the doorbell ring, but like the other ring. Arlo has that too? Okay. You would see your grandpa lay out outfits every night. Oh, gosh. You take that? I don't remember. I just know that the doctor who was prescribing that was like, gabapentin's like rough. Yeah, she was taking it for neuropathy, and then I don't know what the dose was, but it was causing some problems. That, and there was another medication with it, and they were like counteracting, and then she wasn't really doing the insulin properly. I really don't know, because she never tells the truth when it comes to the insulin, like, don't worry about me kind of thing. But she has neuropathy really bad. She couldn't even walk the other day. It's getting a little better. But I got to go over to her house so I can show my brother how to do the foot soak. But when you're diabetic, you got to watch out for those foot soaks. They're too long. And if she has a little cut in between her toes or something, you're supposed to take 4. It made you feel so weird. You only take 2. Yeah. So when she was in the hospital, the doctor was like, she should not be taking this medicine. And so I was fighting with her doctor about the pill, because my friend's a nurse and she specializes in diabetes. It's called something else. Anyway, she's like, your mom shouldn't be taking that. She should take this. I forget what the other thing was. She should be on a super low dose if she even takes it. You took it one treatment. No, not Lyrica. It was something else. Because there's some things diabetics can't take. And without getting into all her stuff, I mean, I just know that the gabapentin was bad for her. But she has neuropathy really bad. Like, she could barely walk, and her slipper was on sideways, but she thought it was on regular. And I'm like, you're going to just eat shit right now. You sit down, let me fix your foot. Yeah. She's like, no, it's straight, but it was curved. She would have tripped on it. But, I mean, she was okay. Yeah, I just wish I remembered the other one, but she had to be in the hospital for a few days, and just to get her insulin level like adjusted and get her back. So she was doing pretty good. She was doing pretty good, like, when that got all, and like now her blood sugar's okay. It's not terrible. It's not like bad or anything, but she probably doesn't watch it like she should. I think sometimes you get to an age where you don't care. Yeah. But she has a lot of pain in her feet. Yeah. Oh, wait, did I miss some? Yeah, I'm sorry you got to deal with that, too. Oh, Sue said that you take 4. You're supposed to take 4, but you only take the 2. Okay. You try to, keep moving. Keep moving. Anybody I've ever talked to that's older, that, like, has a hard time, they've always said that to me when I've interviewed or asked. keep moving, stay fit. Even if you're not fit, just movement. Like, keep doing the things. All right, what time is that? 3:30? 3:16. Okay, only a couple minutes after I checked the last time, right? You take 3. I mean, like, I'm not a doctor, like, everybody's different, but I just know for my mom it didn't work. And I mean, I have a friend on here that was taking that, and I think she was like, I think thinks that gabapentin's the devil. Sue, it's shy. She will tell you. You don't have diabetes. Yeah, so everybody's different. I wouldn't get worried, but I would also just, ask. It doesn't hurt to ask the doctor, yeah. You have a question. Can you think of any songs that would be good for a mother-son wedding dance? Oy vey. There's a lot. You know what I really loved? I danced with my mother at my wedding. Um, well, let me think about this. If I want to share it or not. Yeah, same for my mom. Doctor switched her meds. Yeah, got her off gabapentin. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could share it. But it's, one of those moments. Because it's such a beautiful song, and I would hate to not share it. So, my dad passed in 1994, so I wasn't not going to ask one of my brothers to walk me down the aisle because they're not my parent. They're my brothers. And one of my brothers assumed he was going to do it. And I was like, no, I'm asking my mom. My mom's my dad and my mom. And so I asked my mom to give me away in my wedding, and I asked her to dance with me in the first dance. And I picked Tony Bennett, and the song was My Mom. There was not a dry eye in that room. It was outside, but it was a great song. My Mom is such a good song. Yeah, I love that song. It's such a good one. Tony Bennett, it's called My Mom. It's such a good song. That's a good one. It really is. It will make you cry. The lyrics are well written. He wrote the song about his mother. Yeah, My Mom. It's a good song. Yo, Rylas, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're just hanging out, telling some stories. Thank you for the raid. Ryla's Animal House. What do you sell? Tell us. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We're just hanging out. I'm Dee. Welcome in. It's like 3 something in the morning. And we're just hanging out talking about the perfect mother-son wedding songs. So welcome in. Yeah, let me think. There's another one that I really love. Oh, no, I like all the sad songs, but okay, I thought maybe Pet Stuff, so I thought I'd. Oh, congratulations, Georgia Lovebug. I bet that is such a relief, and I'm so glad. I'm glad for you. That is a really good thing. All kinds of pet stuff. There you go. Well, thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it. If you're just coming in, I wasn't selling tonight. We had just been kind of chatting, actually, and telling some stories and having some laughs. I bet. I cannot even imagine. I cannot even imagine the feeling for yourself, for sure. Relief as well. Yeah, you're 2 years. Wow. My dad's family, like everybody died of some form of cancer. Yeah, they had some extreme cancers. So I understand that. Yeah, that's a good feeling for sure. So you want more songs? Mother, Son? I got one for you. But let me just check right here. Actually, one of the songs I love is Smokey Robinson. It's kind of about like it's really like about a lover, but it's called just to see her again. It's a really good song too. Yeah. But the lyrics could be for Mother, Son. Oh, what what's the other one? Is oh yeah, what's that one? I'm trying to think of it. I'm looking at my playlist right now. Oh, you know what's a good mother song? Unforgettable, Nat King Cole's really really good song. Um, yeah, that's a really good one. And like What a Wonderful World is it not? That's on my playlist right here. Um, I don't. I think that's all I could think of right now. Um, Hero. Oh, Beautiful Boy is a really good song by John Lennon. And Rod Stewart, Forever Young is good. Our song is Ain't No Mountain. I was going to just say that right now. It's on my list. You know what? It could be any song you want. It doesn't matter. You'll make a way to dance, and if that's your song, dance to it. Yeah, I would. Heck yeah, that's such a great song. I'm really surprised I didn't pick like Over the Rainbow. That's like my favorite song, Judy Garland. It reminds you of Stepmom. Yeah, because that was the song in the movie. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's a good song? Days Like This, Van Morrison. That's a really good one too. Um, that's a really good song for that. You could go wild and do Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. um, mm, Leonard Skinner, there's a song. Because it's kind of, is it Simple Man? Yeah, Simple Man is kind of a good one too. Your son said that the other day. We used to play it over and over and sing our. No way. That's such a good song. I loved. I love all those. Mm, You know what's good? How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, that's a good one too. I don't. I'm a mother's son. I guess it could be. Um, I'm looking at so to that way. I have a monitor, so I have the chat. Am I? Well, I'm born in '74, so sorta. You got a friend, yeah. Oh, what's the other one? There's Babyface. This is later. Okay, yeah. Uh, uh, what's it called? It's a song for Mama. Babyface. Look it up. It's a good one. Um, and then wasn't there some like Diane Warren stuff that's pretty good, Mother and Son? Remember her? She lost her house in the fires. Gosh, what the heck is it? It was on like Days of Our Lives. Not Days of Our Lives. It was like in every love thing ever. I can't think of what it is. What the hell is it? I can hear it. I can hear it. The harmony of it. Oh, because you love me. That's what it is. And because you, what is it? Because you love me, I think. Yeah. Ah, shit. What was the name of that one? It's something like that. I know. Those are some of my days. Like, yeah, Wind Beneath My Wings is good too. Good old Bette Midler. Isn't there Phil Collins ones too that are good? Who's his favorite musician? Oh, good. Yeah, I always like picking a good. What's up, friends? How's it going? Yeah. There's a playlist. Um, no, it's not Babyface. I told you I was looking at. You don't want to cry. Oh, don't do any Jack Johnson. Those are Jack Johnson. His acoustic is pretty good for dance. Or like, "I'll Stand by You" by the Pretenders is a good song. Did you? Yeah. But don't pick anything that's sad then. But you know it's special. You could. It doesn't mean you're gonna cry for sad. You could cry for happy. You know. I wonder what the number one mother son song is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's up? How you doing? Rose of Treasure Troves. What? How are you, Steph? Oh my gosh, been a long time, huh? I know. Thank you for the raid. We're just chilling. I was gonna start probably doing a raid here in a few minutes. We're just hanging out, telling some stories and laughing, having fun. We're trying to come up with a mother son. I know, I miss you. It's been a long time. How are you? How's the family? Good? The wedding's in May, so she's trying to find a mother son dance song. I hope you're good. Thank you very much for the raid. If you guys like unique, unusual, cool stuff, rare finds, follow Rose's Treasure Troves. Got some really cool stuff. Has a whole room full of mass. I can't even describe it all, but really, really good stuff. Definitely want to check that out. Yeah, yeah. All good here. Just got over the bubonic plague. Was sick for about 4 weeks. It's more of a joke. I got the flu real bad. But I'm good. I have been, if you don't know me, my name's Dee, and I've been doing the D challenge. I've been doing a 365 project where I go live every day of the week for a year. I'm going to be just completing show 278. I've gone live 278 days in a row. Is that crazy? I don't even know how. But yeah. Yeah, 278 days. So June 2nd, June 1st will be my 365th. Yeah, even sick, I went live. So there's no excuse to go live. Straight up savage, straight up crazy. But it actually has made me really enjoy going live. I am. It's easier and easier each day. It really is. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, did I go live today? Or if I sell, did I ship? Because I already ship and I'm fast it's very weird. Yeah, it is. And a few people have said, so what are you going to do? I said, you're going to have to come to my June 2nd show to find out. Because I'm going to have a chat show all about it. What I learned, why I did it, would I do it again? Am I going to quit Whatnot? Maybe I'll quit. Maybe I'll just stop doing it. Maybe I'll do a 365 of not streaming. No, I won't, but maybe. Maybe I'll just tease. Oh man, wouldn't that be crazy? That's the cliffhanger until next season. That would be stuff we did before, though, when we tell people that. And then we end our shows way back when. Welcome to the Hive. Did you go to sleep and come back on? And I'm still here? Or have you been hanging out? Yeah, that would be suck. That would be suck for people. You realize how many people wake up and wake looking forward to your shows? This is like the best time, I think. I really want to switch it up so that I go live at maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then I'm done by 6. Yeah, I might be changing it up. What's up, Eclectiques? How are you? Hello, Chickenfoot Windex. Hello, Honey Hush. Thank you, Sue. That's very sweet. I know it's this Insomniac hour, and it's in between. So East Coast is already getting up, getting ready, going to work or not. Because it's 6:30. Yeah. And then the West Coast people and half the people are asleep. Half the people are sleeping in here right now. Okay, let's see. See? See this? Do you see this poll below us? Or above us? Whispers, yes. 40%. Nope. 60. 60 don't like it. They don't like that. They don't like it at all. Can you believe that? But you see, oh, you gotta change it. I didn't even get a screenshot of that. Oh, see? They don't like it. Too damn bad. I'm doing it anyway. decided if we have a hangout or we're past. I know. Daisy, what's going on? Shh. Yeah. I can't believe it's been this long already. I actually really can't. Yeah. So the other day I took a nap and I woke up and then I was like, oh no, I missed my show. But I forgot. I had done it later already. Don't put us up for adoption. I won't, Sue. Yeah. What's up, Daisy? I think Marcy's sleeping. Marcy, are you sleeping? I'm going to have to get my Kia. I'm going to start my Kia right now. Oh, man. I know, isn't it? When I first started Whatnot, I was doing these late night. Remember? I'd be up till like 4 or 5. I was like, it was fun. But it's like sometimes that you can't do that every night. Yeah, you can't. But I love it. I wish I had those streams. It started raining. Glad I don't need to water the plants. Yeah, no kidding. I know. It's been raining here pretty steady. I don't know if it's been raining like all night. Oh, look, make a wish. Make a wish. 3:33. It's late. Let's see who we could raid. Because I really do need to go to bed for at least 3 hours. Wind and rain all day, all night. Oh, wow. Yeah, same. Same here. All right, I think we're going to raid because it's 3:30. And I'm going to probably turn into a pumpkin. So I'm going to find somebody. Let's see who's on. So we raided Daisy Soul the other night. I want to try to find somebody that's kind of new. Oh, it did? So you charged it up? Yeah, I'm going to be on at 2:30 with Mama Z. But my show's going to be 2:15. And that'll be about 30 minutes. All right, we're going to raid these folks. I don't know them. They're doing coffee power hour. Do you guys know Pickers in the Wind? Estate finds a new home. All right, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Today. Tomorrow's always like that for me. I love the hearts. Good night. Let's go. Let's go see what's going on the other side of the Whatnot. Good to see you. Steph, it was so good to see you. All right, everybody.